Welcome back, Rico Money Bags, the channel helping you invest in yourself so we can invest in the future. Make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, keep that bell notification lit. You guys know what's up. We're going live at a moment's notice, and we got a special guest today. So I want you guys to get the likes up, get the comments up. We got a special stream today, which is super bullish. We got Darren pulling up right away. Man, the stream is actually filling up pretty fast today, so you guys must have missed me. And if you really missed me, you'll leave some comments and you'll share this on X. You'll like it on YouTube. You'll do all that good stuff so we can keep you up to date on these markets. Man, today has been a great day, man. Got out of a crazy super bullish session with Blunt House. If you guys missed out on that, man, you guys definitely need to tap in on that. We're also going to have Blunt live with us tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern. I'm also going to be running some giveaways for tomorrow. You guys know I'm just rocking with you guys back to back, giveaways back to back, because you know that's what we do over here. But let me go ahead and talk about this really quick. Like I said, we're going to have a special guest on today, but earlier today was a very bullish, super bullish stream. And if you guys want to tap in with what we got going on a regular basis, you know, this is what I was doing earlier today inside of the Fed token chat. So this was a great bullish stream. I mean, 2 hours of alpha. You guys are asking for alpha. This is some alpha. If you guys want to learn what we've been talking about and what we've been doing, you know, over this I like this. He's got a new update. Let's go. I love, man, shout out to Blunt, man. But this is what we're going to be looking at and we'll be talking about. So make sure you guys also pull up tomorrow on my live stream, 3 p.m. Eastern time, where we're going to be having Blunt. And I know Aster's been one of those talks. Look at this multi-time frame analysis actually coming to life. So this could be one of those runners, or maybe not. We don't know. But that's why you guys got to pull up to these live streams, man. Especially, man, if I'm pulling you by the ear almost, and I'm trying to get you to pull up to these things, it's for a reason. Okay, this is so like that. Nobody can take this stuff away. And if I'm in there, you better be in there. So this is what I was doing earlier today. And if you guys want to learn more, like I said, tomorrow we'll be talking about this. So definitely check out this multiple time frame look on Aster. This is crazy bullish, and this is what we've been doing, man. We've been covering this, and this is just something that we want to know. So if you've been looking when that bottom is in Aster, well, here you go. You got the 1 hour, you got the 4 hour, you got the 12 hour. Maybe the daily is ready to print. Maybe this thing turns around, and that's what we do inside of those sessions with Blunt House, man. That TA. If you guys want to learn more, this is also his website, which I'm going to shill, because I rock with this channel, because you guys rock with me. It would be an injustice not to give you guys this alpha. This is the alpha, and I want you guys to flood his contact, and you guys should have a person like this very close. So get this indicator for sure, because this indicator is what we're going to be talking about right now when we're looking at BTC's price action and how we're figuring out how to chart the markets. We're following the treasure map, right? So we're trying to figure this out together, and we're following the treasure map. We're not doing like, hey, we know exactly where it's going to go, but we can get an idea possibly of where it could be headed, right? Let's refresh this really quick. We were at $3.91 trillion market cap yesterday. We have pulled back a little bit, You know, BTC was 115. Now it's 113 and some change, almost 114. ETH still kind of holding pretty good, but we're going to get into the TA, which is the really important stuff. I see the Mafia gang up in here. Welcome in the house. The Mafia gang, Priest in here, Darren pulling up, everybody pulling up. Let's go. Get your communities in here. We're going to have some fun. I'm also going to do another giveaway during the stream. And like I said, I have a special guest that we're going to talk about their project and what they got going on. And you guys don't want to miss out for that, but we definitely got to get the numbers up. We got to have some fun in the stream, because that's how it counts. Okay, so let's jump into BTC right away. This is what you guys want to hear. Like, Rico, get to it. What's going on? Are the markets pumping? Are they dumping? What's actually happening? Well, man, if you guys have been tapped in with me, and I know a lot of you guys have, you guys would have seen this buy signal on the daily chart days ago. You know, you don't have to wait for the spaces and everybody to tell you that things are pumping and things are looking good. We had a buy signal over here at this 109, 110 mark. And, you know, we got to see BTC rally all the way up to, you know, a little bit over, you know, 115. When we go to the lower time frames, you kind of see what's going on and what's been happening, right? And we kind of respect this. Look at this sell signal. This sell signal was way up here at 122. You didn't have to go through this BTC wipeout that everybody felt. You didn't have to. You know, everybody's saying like, oh my God, it kind of came out of nowhere. Well, I don't know. I don't know if that's the case. If it really just came out of nowhere, I don't know. Because up here we had a sell signal. The first one, you know, one thing started to die down at 122. You could have got out of Dodge. And maybe you stick around. Okay, it broke the 50 moving average. I mean, that's pretty serious to me. Fine, 121 we get out. Okay, you still don't want to get out. You're very optimistic. That's fine. Well, it's underneath the 200 moving average now over here at 117, and you could have got out and not had to feel none of this 104, 106, none of these pullbacks down here to 103, because you know when it's trading under this moving average, the 200 moving average, it's bearish. And we were covering this for a while. Now we're on the bullish side of the thing. So, is the market ready to pump? Is the market ready to dump? Well, right now things are looking more optimistic. We've been waiting for a while, right? On this daily chart, we had this sell signal up here letting us know, hey, get out of Dodge. Holds, get out of Dodge, Rico, right? Get out of Dodge, everybody, because it's going to be pulling back. And now we got some buy signals. And when we lower the time frames, we see this following suit, right? So the buy signal down here on the 4-hour chart above the 200 moving average. We come down to the 3-hour chart, buy signal on the 3-hour chart above the 200 moving average. We're seeing exactly what we want as far as has the trend finally reversed, right? And we're seeing, BTC trade above the biggest bear bull indicator, which is the 200 moving average, which is this red line trailing right here, which creates this green cloud, right? So this green cloud right here is letting us know, hey, we're on the north side on the biggest bear bull indicator. What does that mean to you? Does that mean anything to you? Well, it should, because right here, even on the 1-hour chart, you could have got into this trade down here. What price is this above the 200 moving average? 109. And here we are trading above the 200 moving average. So right now things are looking very bullish for BTC. I'm looking at a higher time frame as far as where we can go right now, and I'm going to give you guys these prices right now. I see the stream filling up really, really fast, which makes me excited for our guests because this project definitely deserves exposure. Let's get some more people up in here. Let's see if we can get to triple digits. We're almost at 31 people, which is really good for only being 6 minutes, 7 minutes in. But let's get some triple digits on the stream so like that we can have some fun with our guests. Right now, these are the prices we're looking at. This upper valley range 116. Let's get BTC above that. If it can break past these previous tops over here, we can start to see this rally going back into 120. Now I'm always going to keep it real with you guys. If we broke underneath this 200 moving average on the 4-hour chart, it's very important. This 4-hour chart, we could see some lower prices, maybe come back down to the point of control 111 or even the lower value range at 105. But right now we have more bullish indicators on BTC than anything. Now, daily chart, we finally got the buy signal. 4-hour chart, we got the buy signal, still valid, no sell signal. 3-hour chart, we had a little sell signal, but this is really the retest trade that happens when you first break above the 200, the up, back down, and go up. The first mouse gets to squeeze, second mouse gets to cheese. And that's probably what's going to happen right here. So BTC and the overall market is looking really good. Let's go to Ethereum next. We're going to keep it moving. I see the stream filling up. Let's like, comment, and subscribe this thing. I'm shaking the cup for those likes and shares so we can get our special guests up here. Let's go to XRP. We're right on it. We'll jump right into XRP. Buy signal still valid. We're breaking above the 200. And if you're one of these people that were looking at XRP and wondering like, hey, Rico, when is this thing going to recover? It's been trading sideways. Then we dumped. When does it turn around? Well, on this higher time frame, XRP, we got a buy signal right here. Go to the 4-hour chart. Well, this buy signal has been valid. Not only is it valid, but it's a little choppy, but we're trading above the 200 moving average nonetheless. The downside risk is coming down here or even coming to the lower value range at 171. But the overall market is feeling bullish, and you're seeing whether it's BTC, XRP, or BNB or some of these other ones, the majority of them are trading above not only, with some buy signals, but trading above the 200 moving average as well. So XRP looking very bullish. I know the XRP fam is happy to hear this. Look at this. Ever since the 200 moving average right here, 243, this has been a bullish trend. Now we lose this 50 moving average and we come down here. This will be the next section, which wouldn't be far-fetched, honestly, because we got this gap right here and we could trade right into this thing. And this is right where this 200 moving average is at. And if we lost this, then we go to the lower value range at 245. But the trend is your friend, and right now the trend is looking bullish. We got buy signal after buy signal. We're trading above these major moving averages. So there's a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel right now currently for crypto, which I'm sure a lot of us will like right now considering, what happened not too long ago with that wipeout. So let's go to Ethereum next. Like I said, we're moving and grooving through them. We're almost at 50 people in the stream. Let's get more people for sure. We got Profit Bear pulling up. Let's get Jesus Coin in here as well, man. Let's get every single community here. We're about to be bringing up a special guest soon. We'll be having Profit Bear up here as well, man. We're about to be representing really, really hard, and a lot of cool things coming to the stream, more giveaways. I'm literally paying you guys to learn the alpha. Like, I don't know what other channel is doing this, but I'm literally giving you guys the money, giving you guys money every single day just to absorb the alpha. So like that, you guys can win. That's all it's about. I want you guys to win. So like that, my circle is filled with winners. And if we do this together, we refine this together, steel sharpens steel, then we got ourselves some winners, right? So that's what I'm all about. Daily chart on Ethereum, we got a valid buy signal crashing against that 50 moving average, which I don't like trading into these moving averages, right? But it is a bounce off the 200. If it can get above the 50, that's good. But notice how we didn't flip this parabolic SAR to the bottom. So it's like, I'm not sure. Maybe we got another test right here on the 200 moving average. And I don't want to be along for that, right? Because ETH is a wet noodle. This is shout out to AD. This is what he's constantly calling it. It's a wet noodle. And I don't want to hold a wet noodle. I don't know what's going to happen with this thing. So, I don't like to trade it, but there's definitely some, price down action down here at 3K. If it lost his 200 moving average, you bet your butt that it's coming down to 3K. Now, if it breaks past this, 50 moving average, starts to pull towards this point of control, closer to 4,500, and it can break that, that's enough buying momentum and bullish momentum, break above the 50, breaking the point of control, we'll most likely see the upper value range, which is closer to 5K. Let's keep it moving and grooving. The stream is filling up. Now we're over 50 people. I need like 50 more. And now I'm going to bring up our guests. So I'm warming up the stream, man. That's what I'm doing. I'm warming up the stream for everybody to bring up some alpha for you guys. So definitely get ready. Let's go to BNB next. Ooh, let's go. We got our first buy signal on the BNB chain. And we're going to be talking about BNB quite a bit today. And I've been telling you guys since $450 BNB that they were on sale for 2 for 1. I was like, hey, everybody, BNB 450, 2 for 1, buy them right now. And nobody listened, of course. A lot of people did. The listeners here on this channel definitely did. I went up to 700 to retrace. People said it's over. Pack your bags up. Go home. No more pump. I said, don't do it. Don't you dare listen to these new PFPs. You buy more BNB. It's not financial advice, but you buy more BNB. You buy more Captain BNB with that. You buy more XPX with that BNB. You buy more veteran token with that BNB. You put that BNB to work, because even though it pulled back from 7 back to like 5, look at where it's at right now. Okay. And again, we got this trend coming back to life on BNB with a solid buy signal right off of major moving average. You don't want to ignore this stuff, okay? I'm telling you, you don't want to ignore this stuff. Here we go, buy signal on BNB after this downtrend, right? Red candle, red. These are all, each candle represents one day. So this is, oh my God, a bad day, bad day, bad day. We're hating oh my God, when is it going to turn around? Well, here it goes. Here it goes right now. We got that buy signal on the daily, and then we work our time frames down because that's what we do. Okay, what do we got? We got the 4-hour chart above the 200 moving average. Where can BNB go to? Well, it's eyeing 1300 again. It's eyeing this up here, this point of control. We're trading above the 200. We got some gaps that we can fill. We got a daily candle with a buy signal. We got buy signal after buy signal. We're trading above some serious moving averages. This is looking really good. And I know there's a sell signal right here, but I think this is a case of first mouse gets to squeeze. Get ready to notice this all the time. First mouse gets to squeeze. Second mouse gets the cheese. Okay, I know, because this used to happen to me all the time. I was that first little mouse getting the little squeeze and I was all happy. The minute I started giving profit back, I would get scared and be like, oh my God, let me not lose all my profit, right? And then next, I see all those other mice just getting all the cheese. And I'm like, man, I was actually in that trade. How come I can't get the cheese? I got in at the right time, but I got scared. And guess what? Scared money don't make money. And if you learn a little bit more about this, you won't be scared in these trades. And that's what we're doing here, is making sure that you can refine your strategy to a point where you can be confident in your trades. So you can not only have a winner, but catch a runner. Forget the winners, man. Anybody can win in crypto. Anybody can get a winning trade. Now catching the runners is where it's at, man. Okay. So right now, BNB is looking really good. Shout out to the Captain BNB fam. I see them pulling up in here really strong, which is awesome, because it's going to be a big BNB moment. We're going to be talking about a BNB project, the special guest that we got up here. So it's perfect to have one of the biggest BNB communities in here. So if you guys can get more Captain BNB people up in here, I would greatly appreciate it. We're definitely going to cover your guys' page and show the BNB chain some love today. XPX and a couple others. I'm not going to give it away just yet, but here we go. BNB point of control up here, getting close to $1,300. That could be extremely bullish, and you guys don't want to miss out on that, right? That's going to be bullish for the Captain BNB. That's going to be bullish for the XPX, and that's going to be bullish for the project that I'm about to bring up. All right, so don't miss out on that BNB play. But like I said, every time frame I'm looking at right now, we're above the 200, holding support, riding back up. The markets are looking more bullish. I mean, I'm not surprised. We were bearish for days and days at a time, almost 2 weeks. It was kind of like meh. But now things are turning around. So I'm a little bit more optimistic on the market, and we're going to follow this treasure map to Valhalla together, fam. All right. So I think without any further ado, we're just about at the 15-minute mark. I don't want to make my guests wait too much longer. We're almost at the triple digit mark. I see tons of people in here, and I'm feeling really bullish, honestly, on you guys. The way you guys, rock with the channel, the way you guys shield this thing. That's what it's all about, right? So last thing on BNB before we get this started, these are the prices that I'll be looking at on the daily chart. This lower value range is that 1K. The point of control right here is getting close to 1200, and the upper value range is back towards that all-time high. And we break these tops, we go back into price discovery, okay? And that's where BNB starts going 1400, 1500, and that'll be very exciting, especially for the project that I'm about to bring up right now. So without any further ado, okay, where the stream is getting hot right now, I can see it just picking up nonstop. So we're not going to make you guys wait any longer. I do want to bring up the dev, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Holds from Veteran Token. Welcome up, man. How are you doing today, brother?
What's up, brother Rico? How you doing, bro?
Man, I'm so bullish on you guys, man. I'm excited to have, some flavor coming onto the stream, and you're such a great guy in the space and a project with, a good cause. And obviously, doing your thing on the BNB chain. We got a lot of BNB people in the chat right now, as everybody can see. And so I'm happy to bring you up here. We got some collabs that I'll talk about after you talk about Veteran Token and what we've been doing together, behind the scenes and in front of the scenes. But man, for those who don't know about Veteran Token, don't know a little bit about yourself, can you give everybody a rundown on Mr. Holds and the Veteran Token and where we're going with this thing, man?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, welcome everybody. Thanks for having me, Rico. So yeah, a little bit about myself. My name is Matt. Everybody knows me as Mr. Holds. I'm the founder and CEO of Vet. I myself am a disabled veteran, and the reason I created Vet Token is obviously to give back to veterans, but I have a disability. And it's not fun, but me, it's manageable. But I know there's so many millions of other vets out there that have it so much worse off than I do. And for me to make an impact, besides just like going out and helping one person in my local community, takes time. It's hard to do it. I wanted to do something that gives back and can be scalable, something that's going to affect in a positive way hundreds and thousands and millions of other veterans. So I created the Veteran Token, and it's a BSC project. We launched January 6th of this year, so we're almost 11 months old. It's a small tax on buys and sells. It's a 4-4 tax. 1% goes to a dedicated charity wallet, and we donate to veteran charities, and I'll go over that a little bit more in detail. 1% to marketing, 1% to reflections. So it's not only a utility for helping veterans, but it's a reward token as well. And the last percentage goes to liquidity. So it's a 4-4 buy sell tax. The way it works is every buy and sell, the 1% gets divvied up between those 4 wallets. The rewards work. Anybody can receive rewards. It's all based on volume and how many tokens you actually hold. More tokens, the better. More volume, the better. So the way the donations work is I do research on veteran charities that accept crypto, and there's 2 reasons for this. I want everything to remain on the blockchain. I want the charities to receive the funds through crypto. Everything's transparent. The other way, or the other thing I look for in a veteran charity is that 90% or more of the funds that are donated to that charity go to the actual veterans. There's a lot of charities out there that have a lot of overhead, and that's just against what I stand for. So we've done a couple donations already. The percentages that those charities had or have, one of them is 98% and the other one is 95%. So I know the funds that we donated is going directly to the veterans, and that's the purpose of the project. As we scale up and get some more volume, we're going to be able to donate thousands of dollars to veteran charities every month and multiple charities. Right now it's a little bit slow, but we're just beginning. We're just starting off. We're establishing our foundation here on the BSC chain, and BNB is coming back, which is super important. There's a lot of old money on BNB, and it's a very stable token, stable ecosystem. And that's where I started out in my crypto journey about 5 years ago. BNB is home to me. Let's see. So I have established a 501c3 organization called the Heroes Alliance. You can see it right there. And the Heroes Alliance will allow me to apply for and receive grants, both on the state and federal levels. That's something I'm looking into right now. It's not easy. You got to find something that you actually qualify for. Then you have to write the grant and then apply for it and send it. So it's not easy, but that's something I need to do, get back on. We need these outside funds to come in to help help the project a little bit better. That just means that we can donate more to other veterans that need it. As you're going through the website there, this is a recent redo of the website. We do have some IVNs, NFTs. If you guys don't know what IVNs are, those are intrinsically valued NFTs. They're NFT like you've never seen before. So each time everyone is minted, there's an intrinsic value. At least 50% of the value of that minting fee is backed by a stable coin. So a lot of memes, if you buy them, they could pump up to whatever, or they could die. They can no value at all. That is not possible with IVNs. They are going to be backed by a stable coin with at least 50% of its value. And the cool thing about them is, as other NFTs or IVNs are minted, you get a portion of that minting fee. So the value of your NFT is going to go up as others are minted. We have 500 NFTs, and 25 of which will be super rare. It is a random mint, or it will be a random mint, and you never know if you're going to get one of the special ones, but they will have added value, and I'm not sure exactly what that is yet, haven't determined it, but it will be something special. And let's see what else is going on. We have many partnerships, one of which is Mr. Rico here with XPX, and therefore we've got a merch shop on Just Shop Crypto. We've got the latest and greatest designs. I'm wearing this one right now. You guys can see that. That's the little QR code. Nice. Love the shirt. Awesome quality. That QR code, that's the back of it. Yep. QR code takes you right to the link tree, and you can get the X, the TikTok, the Telegram, the website. And one thing I didn't mention is also in the Heroes Alliance, I partnered with Endowment to create the Heroes Alliance Fund, and that is a tax-deductible donation site. All funds go directly to the project, and it's a tax-deductible donation for you. So if you don't feel like buying the token, or if you're not into crypto, or if your parents aren't into crypto, they can still donate and help the cause, help the mission. Let's see if there's anything else I missed real quick.
Yeah, bro.
That's
honestly,
pretty much
yeah, man, I think you covered it, man. And this, I just want to tell everybody, one of the reasons that I'm bullish on it, I see somebody else in the chat also talking about they love what Vet is all about. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, and this is what we do on the channel. Like, whether we get to do this or not, this is gonna be a thing. The whole world is gonna be on the blockchain. That's Absolutely. What people need to understand with some of these narratives and some of these metas. Like, if you don't think that there's gonna be veteran assistance on the blockchain, then you don't understand what blockchain's about. But there will be, this, especially to some extent. Now, you have that opportunity, when Amazon was only shipping books to get into that. You can get into veteran token right now when it's barely getting started, just in its inception with the idea. But whether or not Mr. Holds or veteran token does this is going to be part of the meta. And the reason I bring it up, and I just want to keep it clean like that, is that this is sometimes when things pop up like this that disrupt the market. Not everybody's talking about it at first, but you will see if you are a believer in blockchain, that there is going to be assistance. The first project that does this the right way, and this is why we got them on Just Shop Crypto as well. We got some things that they're going to be doing in IRL. We're going to be supporting that as well, because that content that they're going to be able to produce, no other project is going to be able to produce that. We're talking about a real veteran helping out other veterans and doing the right thing with a project. Don't tell me that Web3 doesn't need this. It needs this, not just because, well, it's a solid project with a good cause, but you can actually see the developer. You can see that it's somebody who has, and this is a big thing right here, they have to have they're invested into it. He's a disabled vet himself, right? And that's real investment. That's not, that's real time in the game. So that's, to me, is something that's very bullish. And I want to talk about narratives real quick, and I'm going to be talking about Jesus coin as well. And this is something that I'm good at because I don't like to be too rigid. Sometimes people want to be super rigid, and the minute I start seeing that, I know that this is how you cut yourself off. I'm telling you that this is a meta. Just like I told you guys, the political finance was a meta before every PFP wanted to pretend that they called it on X. I told you guys early on. I said, hey, this is a meta, and I also caught a lot of heat. Because obviously they were all invested into it afterwards. And there's tons of KOLs that were mad at me because after Trump got elected, I said the meta was done. The narrative of the polyfi was done. And I got DMs and people were like, why are you saying this now? I was like, well, I'm just keeping it real with everybody on my channel. That's what I'm supposed to do. And sure enough, that meta died down, right? And Jesus coin is a meta, right? This religious meta that's going to come into the space. And this veteran meta is going to be a meta that comes into the space. We're living in an ever-evolving space of Web 2 coming into Web 3. You want to find these right now. Every 4 years, I know that I'll be able to make money off the political finance tokens, right? Because that's going to be a meta that exists. Do you not see how much of the meta in Web 2 and the normal world that's not in Web 3 yet is surrounded around helping veterans? How many of those ribbons have you seen on cars? How many wristbands have you seen people wearing? How many parades have you seen surrounded? And you don't want to find a play like that that's early right now. So if you're a listener on the channel right now, this is what I want you guys to be able to identify is this right here with veteran token. It's not just some random guy starting veteran token trying to capitalize on this. It's a real veteran showing his face on the channel right now. It's a guy with a real project. It's a guy getting out there, boots on the ground, literally, and figuratively speaking. And this is exactly what you want, where you can place a bag, let it cook, let it do what it has to do, because whether me and Mr. Holes does this or not, this will be a narrative in the space. We're just very early on this, man. So, bro, you got some things going on in IRL that I'm kind of hinting on. If you can talk about some of the things that you got going on right now currently and some of the things that you plan on doing as far as like, IRL stuff around veteran token.
Yeah, absolutely. And that was a good segue. Boots on the ground. That can't be more accurate than that. So actually tomorrow, this is our inaugural event. So I partnered up with the Dogface Foundation, and they're not a crypto token, but what they do is help veterans get the medical coverage that they are entitled to, whether that's through the VA and they're not getting full coverage, or Medicare or Medicaid. They make sure that those veterans get everything that they are entitled to, reduced prescriptions, covered for whatever ailments they have, whatever it is, all at no cost to the veteran. So they have partnered with Walmart, and tomorrow I have a table. I will be set up in the little vestibule area in Walmart by the front door. And I have, let me see if I can grab it here. I have all of the flyers for Dogface and the trifold pamphlets for Dogface. These are going to be set up on the table. We're going to try to hook up all of our local veterans in my local area. And this is just the beginning, because this is our first time, but we're going to be doing this every month. We're going to get all of the veterans in our area. And as word spreads, every single one of them are going to get the coverage that they deserve. I will also I'll be wearing this shirt or maybe a different one. Here's an old school vet hoodie I got. Oh, there we go. So I'm going to bring this. I've got some other vet merch. I'm going to have everything that I need. I don't know where. I've got some flyers for myself. I've got business cards. So that's going to be on the table as well. We're going to be spreading the word. We're going to hook up every single veteran in my area with what they deserve. We're going to spread the word about Vet Token. We're going to get donations. And I'm going to do it every month. Next month, what I'm going to do is buy some of the merch from the justshotcrypto.com. And we're going to be handing out shirts to veterans, clothing, whatever it is, whatever they need. If it's hats, shirts, sweatshirts, whatever it is, we're going to hand it out because they need it. I'll be recording that stuff so you guys can see it. I'm going to walk the walk. I talk the talk and I show you. I'm going to walk the walk as well. So like I said, we've already made donations to a couple different charities. It's all on the blockchain. You can go into Telegram and look at the pinned messages. It's in there. And actually, you can hit that right there. If you scroll where is it for? It shows donations. Yeah, right there, the white one. Hit donations. So this is what we've already done. It should generate all of the stats. Yeah, so right now that's a live feed of our donation wallet. We've got about $400 in there. We're waiting on our third donation for what is it called? Veteran Companion Animal Services. And what they do is they take rescued pets and pair them up with veterans that need a companion. They were not crypto friendly when I met them, but I reached out to the CEO. I've helped him get on board. He got it approved by the board to accept crypto donations. So they're in the process of setting up their wallet. As soon as it's set up, $250 of that is going to them to help their cause. And then this wallet will just keep building. And as we hit certain levels, we'll do more donations. So it all depends on you guys. Volume is everything. Buy the token, hold it. If you need to sell it, sell it. But I would personally, just not financial advice, I would personally just hold it. This is going to get huge, and we're just starting out. So I'm looking forward to what's going to happen tomorrow in the local community. We're going to do this every month. I'm actually partnering with Dogface Foundation more and more, so I might be holding more than one event a month. The American Legion in my local area is also going to join me at the table tomorrow. I'm meeting a lot of cool people, and the word is going to spread. And if you guys are thinking about this meta, if you can see the writing on the wall, do what Rico's saying. That's a smart man right there. He knows what he's talking about. So that's what's going on.
No, man, I really appreciate it. And just to touch on some of the things that you talked about that make me really excited about this is, fam, we need to be able to get some of this outside liquidity out of the damn spaces, okay? I'm just going to tell you guys straight up, we're just recycling liquidity from one liquidity pool to the next one. We need projects that are boots on the ground in front of what? A Walmart? I mean, that's a good start, isn't that, right? To get some crypto in people's faces, some of that, retail, some of the normies, some of the boomers, whatever title you want to put on the people that are not in crypto yet. If we just keep wishing upon a star and don't actually plant the seed and water the seed to get some of this stuff to happen, it's never going to happen. A lot of people just want to do manifestation and they think if they say it enough times, it's going to come true. But go outside and scream strawberry, strawberry into the dirt. And you tell me if there's a strawberry bush popping out, most likely not, right? So you got to put the work in. So right now, to see Veteran Token going to Walmart, being able to plant that seed there, having this at least once a month event that he can water this and really with some substance, some real good things that are actually happening in the space, that right there will get traction no matter what. I'm telling you it will. Well, I know a hero from a zero, and that right there will have some substantial. So even see that some people are willing to accept cryptocurrency. That's good. That's another step in the right direction. All it takes is the right people to understand that, hey, more veterans are buying Veteran Token. They're holding Veteran Token because later on they can make some money off of this as well. This can turn into something really, really big. And we're happy to have you on Just Shop Crypto. I want to come over here as well. If you guys want to, come over here and support the veterans as well and just kind of make some content around this, maybe buy some of this merch. If you're a veteran yourself or you're a veteran or somebody in your family was a veteran, buy some of this merch and go do something good. That content will help your bag out. Okay. I'm letting you guys know right now, that content of you being able to rock some veteran merch, making that content about actually helping people, it'll go a long way where it'll help you in the long run. So this is a great way to go do something, kind for others. And at the same time, it's around crypto, what we love to talk about. So this is Veteran Token, giving you guys the real alpha right here. That is for sure. When it comes to this one, I want you guys to also give them a follow. And I think this is, and we're going to get into this really quick. I think this is the easiest money you can make on a BNB play right now, if there ever was. I mean, the floor is at 24K market cap, fam. This is easy. When I first told you guys about Veteran Token, it was down here. And I remember telling holds, hey, let's just get it above this section. Let's get it above 25K and start to climb up. And you know what? This shows that this chart is very healthy. We're taking it in the right direction. You guys can put half a BNB, one BNB, whatever's in your budget to just let holds get out there and do all the work for you. This bag is going to grow because you can see that this person has not all the time do we invest into like a PFP or, the meme. It's the person behind it. You can hear right now. That's why I wanted to get them up here where you can see like, hey, I'll put half a BNB, one BNB. Let this guy do the cooking. Let this guy do the work, boots on the ground out in front of Walmart. There's not many projects doing that, trying to find new liquidity to come in. So 24K market cap. This is probably the easiest 10x, 100x staring at you right in the face. Don't let this thing start to cruise above 100K, 200K, because I will remind you that I told you about it at 24K. I'm going to be a gentleman about it. But if I don't tell you straight up that you had this opportunity, you'll miss the next one. So right now, I'm going to post this contract ad just right now. If you got some BNB, some dust BNB, some BNB that has just been doing nothing, this is an easy place to put it, you know, and get a good position. 24K market cap. Usually only the devs and the back end team and the secret guys get in at 24K. You don't get into 500K. I know, trust me. Okay, so the fact that you can get in underneath 100K, hey, that's on you. So, Mr. Holds, before we wrap this up, man, if there's any last remarks on Veteran Token for somebody who maybe just pulled up to the end of the stream, just a quick little recap on Veteran Token, and then you know, I don't want to take up too much of your time. We got some more projects that we're going to be pulling up as well, but we got 176 people that pulled up to this live stream so far. So nice. What do you have to say to the 176 people on a quick little recap on Veteran Token, bro?
Oh, thank you guys for joining. I hope you understand the meta. If you have questions, please reach out to me. I love explaining anything about the project. I challenge you to try to find fault in the narrative. If you do, I will fix it. But going back to the chart real quick, you know, it dropped to 7K, and I have built it back up after all of that. That's right after Trump took office. It dropped to 7. I've been working my ass off building this project, building a foundation that is scalable. We can take this into the millions easy. It is completely scalable. It's legit. It's transparent. I'm fully doxxed, obviously. And I also wanted to mention that we have a promotion going on with justshopcrypto.com. The first 5 people that buy a shirt and post themselves doing something good, giving back to your community in whatever way, and post that on social media, you're going to get your purchase refunded completely. Not a bad deal. Not a bad deal. First 5 people. So grab it, get that done, and get your stuff refunded. You're going to be doing good for the community. You're going to feel good about yourself. It's just the right thing to do. So let's all join together, support the mission, and let's get it.
Thank you so much, man. Man, I really appreciate you pulling up. I'm sure everybody else is also really happy that, you know, we got to see you come up here. You know, we got to get you listed on Just Shop Crypto. We've been seeing the merch go out. We're going to have more merch at these events that you're doing, you know, at these Walmarts, more people finding out just about not just Veteran Token, but everything that we got going on in this space. So yeah, man, we're happy to support your movement. I think that this is going to be a narrative. This is what it feels like when you're just one of the early ones on that narrative. Like I said, the Amazon shipping books moment, you know, now Amazon is shipping everything. You would have just bought a little bit of that Amazon stock when he was only shipping books, and people were like, that's dumb. I'm not ordering books. Well, you know, be careful what you point out to be dumb right away, because, you know, maybe it's not hot and everybody's talking about it just yet, but that doesn't mean that it's not going to be the talk of the town. So shout out to you, Mr. Holds. Shout out to your community as well. Appreciate them pulling up really strong. We're going to jump into another BNB play, man. The Captain BNB fan pulled up super strong, but if you guys can give Holds a follow, give Mr. Holds a follow. Also give Veteran Token a follow at Veteran Token, or at Veteran_Token. Make sure not to miss out on all the latest and greatest that they got going on right there. And super bullish news. A lot more things to come right around the corner. Looking forward to seeing that IRL event. I think more projects need to do that. We need to see more of this. And this is actually with some substance. So I'm supporting you guys all the way. Looking forward to seeing that get some traction. And yeah, man, enjoy the rest of your day, Mr. Holds. You know, let your community let them know to keep pulling up. And we're going to send this Veteran Token to the moon, brother.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Rico. Appreciate you having me up here. Anytime you want me back, I'll be back. I'll come back with some alpha. We should be launching those IVNs sometime this quarter. So before Christmas, you know, around Christmas, stay tuned, because those things are going to be hot.
Awesome, man. Maybe that's what we'll hear on the next stream. You guys can learn more about IVMs. I want to learn more about them as well. And this is how we learn more, fam. It's not what you know, it's who you know. It's the person that's going to get you in the loop. So get ready to hear more about some NFTs by the end of the year coming from the veteran token. And obviously with 50% of that secured and some stable, that sounds pretty good, right? For your investment. That's all good. So thank you, Mr. Holds. I'm going to drop you down, brother. You have a fantastic rest of your day, man. It was truly a pleasure. Let's jump to another BNB play that we have right here. Captain BNB. Hopefully they're still in the chat right now because they pulled up super strong. $3.8 million market cap. Looking fantastic. Today's a BNB day as BNB keeps pumping and having a lot of fun with Captain BNB, XPX, veteran token. We even seen Pablo do his Moon AI sending really hard, and that's super bullish, right? So we'll go to Captain BNB, and then we're going to talk about Jesus Coin next week. We got Profit Bear still in the house, man. God bless the vet family. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. We need more projects like that, Profit Bear. This is why I've been trying everything that there's a method to my madness, I swear. But when you look at the projects that are even on Just Shop Crypto, there's a reason behind all of this. And these are projects that I believe that are going to be very impactful. People might not realize it right now. I could have filled up Just Shop Crypto with a bunch of just random meme coins very easily just to get some capital flowing through. But you only get one chance to make a first impression, right? And I really wanted Just Shop Crypto to bring on projects that had a strong impact, right? Not just Zach Humphreys, but also the Crypto Breakfast Club, which is Zach Humphreys, but Kendu, which is a very vibrant community. Of course, the beautiful community of XPX. Now we're seeing some other really big communities joining as well. That's going to be right around the corner. But you got projects like Veteran Token. So right now, we're seeing Just Shop Crypto not just be this like Web3 bound thing, but actually starting to take shape into the real world and actually with a positive impact. And that's what I wanted it to be starting off, because a lot of times how you start something is how you finish it. So it was very important for me to start this off on the right foot, doing this the right way, not just for obviously Just Shop Crypto, but for the projects on Just Shop Crypto. So you guys are going to see us supporting Veteran Token as it continues to evolve as far as what they got going on around us, because I truly believe in that narrative. Okay, Captain BNB, another narrative that I'm truly bullish, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are. This is the mascot for BNB. What? That's powerful, isn't it? That's super strong. So Captain BNB _ BSC. You guys don't want to miss out on that, which is crazy bullish. This community keeps pulling up very strong. We're going to go over the latest and greatest and let you guys know what's kind of going on. Let's see what we got over here. I think there was some other stuff that was covered. Where is it at? Where is it at? This right here is what my Captain BNB fam wanted me to cover. And of course, we'll get into XPX as well with that 5K giveaway. Super bullish, as we got 148 people live on just one account, 24 live on another one. We got even the Vet Tokens page is doing really good, getting some of that action right there with 17 viewers on that page. This is marketing at its finest. This is cross-pollination at its finest. And of course, the people tuning in live on YouTube. So really happy to have you guys all here. So proud to lead as the first meme coin on BNB chain. Mission accomplished. 6,300 Captain BNB holders secured NFT airdrops. Gear up. Deploy your Captain BNB avatars and infiltrate the other side now. We got Sharon in here. Well, Sharon's probably going to win some more BNB today. I know that. But we got this right here. Very bullish for the Captain BNB fam. When you look at Lisa, you look at Rimbo Slice, you look at this amazing community, Ming. The Captain BNB, the main page, they're active on BNB. This thing is just waiting for that moment, for this moment right here. This is the moment we all want. Captain BNB to pump it up, and it's gonna happen, fam. Right now we're in a good area. BNB is hot, right? So it's nice to be a part of BNB right now when it's crazy bullish and it's crazy hot right now. So a lot of the work has gone into this one already, with growing a community, with having the memes. And yes, it did have some massive breakouts. It's been consolidating for a while, doing this thing. Yeah, it went up here so it could do it again, right? It could definitely do it again. All it has to do is work past these psychological barriers that we always talk about on the channel when it comes to meme coins. Something about this $5 million market cap and this $10 million market cap. It's the only way that they want these things to play out. So we're going to keep doing our thing no matter what. We're going to keep doing our thing and looking for this thing to break out above, this $5 million market cap, this $10 million market cap. Of course, we lost the camera. Let me see something really quick. Let's see if we can bring it back. We'll see if we can bring it back. If not, it's just going to be one of those. That's the thing with StreamYard, man. We've been so bullish over the time, and they get used to our bullishness, and they're like, oh my God, let's knock the camera down because he's too bullish. So let's enter this studio. Let's close this one out really quick. Let's see if we don't lose the stream, fam. We'll see. Just stay put really quick. We're back. We're live. Let's go. Let's share the screen. Let's share the screen. We're back. They try to stop us, but they can't. Nothing wants to stand in the way of something that just keeps going. You know, if you're resilient, I swear, if you're resilient, things will get out of the way. Faith will move mountains. You know, you just keep pushing forward and just have, you know, no matter what, it will get out of your way. It's like, this thing's not stopping. This guy, he has a problem. he doesn't take a hint. He's not stopping anytime soon. He has over 200 people live. He's talking about the veteran token, Captain BNB, XPX, Jesus Coin. And man, I'm talking about all your guys's goals, really, right? It's labeled as Captain BNB, it's labeled as Jesus Coin, it's labeled as XPX, but I'm doing my best for your goals to manifest, you know, for people to see what Captain BNB is doing, for people to see what Jesus Coin is doing, for people to see what XPX is doing. And when you guys help out and share the live stream, it makes it easier for us to get more attention on your guys' favorite place. So I really appreciate the stream. You guys are just the same. We don't stop. I mean, we've been here with the camera off and they're trying to boot us down, and we just keep going because, you know, we got that don't quit attitude, and that goes really, really far. So don't quit, Captain BNB. Keep pushing towards that $5 million, you know, market cap, and make it go a little bit higher, because the minute you break that, just like anything else, it could be a cat, it could be a dog, it could be a hippo, it could be the captain with the cape on. When it breaks $5 million market cap, it goes a lot higher, fam. So keep an eye on Captain BNB, especially with all the BNB hype right now, and a fantastic, very strong community. Like I said, give them a follow at Captain BNB _ BSC. You guys, this is a play to keep an eye on, especially if you're trying to get it on a dip. This is the dip. You know, you don't want to see this and then eventually rallies back up and starts to fly, because this community also has that same attitude that we don't see them stopping, right? Consolidating, paper hands are out, this, that, and the third. That hasn't slowed down this Captain BNB community. This is 3 hours ago. This is how deep they're looking too. It just seems like they just keep growing in numbers. The army is mustering for action. Will you report for duty and immerse yourself in the fire of passion and the unbreakable bonds of camaraderie? Ooh. Captain BNB, fam. Great entry point on this one. And really what we look at is great communities. And this one definitely has one. I want to talk about another play that has a great community. This one's on the Ethereum chain. You guys, smash the like button, turn up a little bit. Let's go over here to Jesus Coin. We got Prophet Bear right here pulling. I'm going to keep moving this one over till it happens, Prophet Bear, because it is going to happen. It is going to happen. They try to shut down the stream again. It's not going to happen. Stop hating. The haters gonna hate. The haters gonna hate. We're gonna keep moving this over till it happens, because these are the sections. No matter what, we're above the 5 million already. We just got to get above the 10 million and then getting up here, and we get to see all that crazy price action again. But this is the thing with this one. This is kind of like that veteran narrative, kind of like that polyfi narrative that I'm telling you. If you think that this is not going to be on the blockchain, you're not getting what blockchain's about. Everything will be on the blockchain. Jesus Coin will be on the blockchain. This coin will be on the blockchain. This religion will be on the blockchain. That religion will be. That's what's going to happen. So you want to find the real one. You want to find the one that are actually doing good things for the space. And to me, I think you guys found it already with Jesus Tokens right here at Jesus Token. Give them a follow. And I want you guys, if you guys are rocking with me, to give this one a follow as well. Don't miss out on this, because this is going to be huge, especially in the coming weeks, fam. There's going to be some cool alpha coming from over here, bro. It's not playing around. I need to hit the gym myself. I need to do a push-up or something. I need to do one push-up or something. I'll start with one push-up. How about that? But come over here to the crypto church. Make sure you guys tap in. And this is actually their schedule right here, which is pretty fun. So definitely check this out right here. Check out their schedule. Don't miss out on this. And actually, there's some alpha coming out right around this. So make sure you guys stay tapped in with this. Looking really, really bullish. Obviously, I'm not trying to say, but, you know, don't miss out on any of these. And at the end of the day, you need some good vibes in your life. I know you do. I know you do need some good vibes. I've been inside these telegrams. You know, I'm in some telegrams that I wish I can just get out of because the vibes are whack, you know? I was like, man, I don't even want to be in that telegram. Right? And it's like, you're not going to feel like that around Jesus Coin. I'm going to tell you that right now. Go join their crypto church. You're not going to feel like that. And I think that everybody needs a little bit of this in their life. Now, if we talk about it from an investing standpoint, right? Let's talk about an investing, right? Like, I'm trying to make sure you guys got some good vibes in your life. Not everybody wants to do that. Most people want to have the victimization attitude. You know, they want to say, woe me, all this stuff, and, you know, bitter this. They also want to project their fears and all that stuff. You're not going to get none of that over here. So I'm trying to make sure that you have the right mentality in this space to survive. If you need some help with getting your mind right, be around some positive people. If people are being negative, if they're being bitter, brush them off and literally don't entertain it. You don't have to entertain negative people. You don't have to answer back. You don't have to, you know, mess up your environment or your zen because other people, you know, don't got their stuff together. And if you want kind of that good environment, because I've been in these spaces, I've been in these telegrams where, hey, it's not that you need some of this. And now let's talk about it from an investing point, right? For those who are just like, all right, Rico, that's nice. Hey, my vibes are good already, Rico. I'm already happy. How can we just resist the devil and just resist the devil will be flee? What? Hold on a second. Let me make sure because I need to get there right. Just resist and the devil will flee. Oh, I swear. Or just tell the truth. You know, that's another one that I learned. That's one of my favorite ones. If you just speak the truth nonstop, it's almost like saying like you're almost doing an exorcism or something. Like if you just speak facts and you just speak the truth, I've seen people where they start it's like, whoa, what's going on? They almost start to transform right in front of you. So just, you know, that's another good way to watch it flee. Just be honest, you know, have integrity, and it'll run away because it can't stand it. You know, it can't stand that. So, all right, let's talk about it from an investment standpoint, right? So now we talked about it from, hey, good vibes. You need this in your life. You know, it's going to be something that's going to. Now let's talk about it from an investment standpoint, right? Let's talk about it. Hey, I want to monetize this. How can I monetize, Rico? Where's the monetization? Because, you know, we are here to make money, and that's just the facts, right? Let's just, you know, if it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, we're going to call it a duck, right? A lot of you guys are in here to make some moolah, baby, right? And is there any moolah to make on this, right? If you want to catch this narrative, I truly believe so. They already hit, you know, $90 million market cap. Can it do that again? I think that it has the type of community that can make it happen. I think that if our end goal is for retail to come into this space, and yet we don't have, you know, the abundance of retail pouring in, how much of retail is, you know, believers in Christ, right? And we're going to get into this narrative a little bit deeper. Okay. Don't run away right away. I know we got people tuning in from around the world. There's a lot of different religions. I love you guys all. Okay. That's all I got is love and respect for all of you guys. So just let's rock with me. Just hear me out. Right. So, buy the truth and sell it not. Oh, I like that one from Proverbs. You already know that's the book of wisdom right there. That's my baby. that helps me out nonstop. But check this out from a narrative standpoint. Is there some monetization? Yeah, because if our end goal is eventually for retail to come in and we're seeing everybody pour into the space, you know, where everybody on your block owns cryptocurrency, how many of the people in your block go to church? You know, how many churches do you drive by every single day? If the end goal is eventually, you know, all of the world, right? Just like whether it's, you know, people's deeds to their houses on the blockchain, whether it's people's titles to their cars on the blockchain, you don't think their religion's going to be on the blockchain? You think the church is going to miss out on you walking into the church and scanning a QR code to pay your tithes? Or you think they're still going to be playing the cash deal and get left behind from the digital world that's happening right before our eyes, right? Of course not, right? The church, and Prophet Bear had a good point. The church has never been left behind with technology. I mean, are there not cameras in the church to stream some of this stuff? Is there not sound equipment, right? So this is that next wave of technology coming in. And I think, you know, whether you're religious or not, oh, we got the Crypto Princess from the YouTube channel over here. Welcome in, Crypto Princess. We should have her up in here to bring some dynamic to the channel. You guys probably get tired of all the guys up on here. We need some of the women to come up here and represent for the crypto space as well. But I think that we're going to see this as a narrative as well. Maybe you're like, hey, I don't want to do, maybe for whatever reason you want to be rigid, and you're like, hey, I don't want to do this because for whatever my own beliefs. But I'm going to let you guys know right now, this is all going to be on the blockchain. This is all, we got the Roaring Kitty, welcome in. This is all going to be on the blockchain. So, you know, we want retail to come in. Best believe that we're going to see people also buy this. And when retail came in for Dogecoin, that's what they called it, even though it was called Doge, which was adorable when they were coming in and saying, hey, I want to buy Dogecoin. How do you do it? How do I buy Dogecoin? They didn't care what market cap was at. When retail comes in and they see Jesus tokens, they're not going to care what market cap it's at. They're not coming in to say, oh, is Jesus at a good enough market cap? You think anybody in the church is going to be like, oh, yeah, Jesus needs to be at a better market cap before I buy it? Come on, fam. It's not going to happen. And I want you to be able to pay attention to this narrative, the way that it's going to evolve, because I think Muslim token will hit eventually, right? And that's not to say nothing against nobody. I'm just being transparent with you guys. I think we're going to see, where religion will be on the blockchain as well. And believe it or not, if you think that the church is not being tradable right now, you got another thing coming. It's not publicly said, but hey, we're going to see a lot of this stuff come on. We might see Buddhist religion come in. We might see Hindu come in. We might see even people who don't believe in anything. They believe they come from dust. Okay, so dust token coming out, and Stardust token, where everybody believes they just come from Stardust and that's it. Okay, cool. But this is where you could probably have the Scientology of people come in here, right? And they want to, do something like this. But we cannot disregard to think that everything else is going to be on the blockchain, but this is not. And let's be honest, BC, this is the best branding ever. I mean, BC is before Christ. I mean, nobody has better marketing branding than Jesus. Everybody knows who Jesus is, whether you believe him in him or not. If I show you this picture, you know exactly who I'm talking about, right? So super bullish on Jesus coin. And I think the narrative you guys will see evolve. And since we're not leaving, I've been in, YouTube and streaming since 2021. There'll be a moment where, just like in, when the next political financing pops up, I'll tell you guys, hey, remember when I was telling you guys about, how every 4 years we'll be able to trade PolyFi tokens? Or you guys remember when I was telling you about buying BNB at $450? Or you remember when I told you to buy Jesus tokens before all of retail poured into the space and all the people who have conviction in Jesus now have conviction in the token? I'm going to remind you guys, I'll be a gentleman about it, but I want to make sure that I, cross my T's and dot my I's, and we look back and we're like, hey, I kind of told you guys about this meta right here that will eventually come into the space. So easy hold right here for Jesus token. Keep an eye on this one and make sure you guys pull up to that crypto church for some good vibes. If you don't, man, you got the ladder. So let's go on to the next play. We'll jump right into XPX since we're right here. Super bullish, 977K market cap. Hey, this is the ebb and flow of crypto, okay? Things go up, things go down. We hit that 1.5. We turned it right back around. Let's turn it right back around right now, because we do have a 5K giveaway, not even that far away. It's still really not far away from where we're at. This is at $2 million market cap. And you're like, all right, cool. Well, 5K giveaway is nice. And I see you got it in your background, Rico, this 5K giveaway. But 5K giveaway of what? Who is this? What is this? What is it about? Well, this is X Pays X. This is a project I launched with a fantastic team, David, Marlone, Ali, on Smart DeFi, where it gives people staking, gives people passive income, lending opportunities, but really the project's utility is based around off-ramp solutions. So not only are you getting a bag and getting an entry to win this 5K, but you're also investing into a project with real utilities that have been live for over 16 months and cruising just around about $1 million market cap. All-time high was 2.7. And I think we have one of the healthiest, one of the healthiest daily charts in the space, right? When it comes to crypto, let's be honest, sometimes the charts can be kind of wild, right? But when you look at this chart right here for a daily chart in crypto on Smart DeFi, it doesn't get much better than that, fam. That looks really, really nice. This is the ebb and flow of how crypto looks, right? You see the supports, these resistance were broken. We break up here. This is a support. We're bouncing right on that same support level to turn things right back around. So it's looking really good. And this is kind of shout out to Smart DeFi. Like if you guys, are wondering what Smart DeFi is about, this is a launch pad that makes it very easy for anybody to launch a project, right? And we launched this 16 months ago on Smart DeFi, giving everybody passive income, right out the gate. We got staking rewards that auto compounds. Right out the gate, we got a lending protocol letting people take a 30-day interest-free loan on their BNB backed XPX tokens, which is super bullish, because when you're an off-ramp solution token, imagine being able to take a 30-day interest-free loan and then off-ramping that and using it in the real life. Is that not what crypto is supposed to be about? Or is it just chart goes up, chart goes down, right? Do you want to have some substance? You want to be a part of something that's actually building something where a lot of people want to almost ignore it, whatever. It's like nobody can ignore Amazon no more, right? Nobody's ignoring PayPal right now, right? Nobody ignores Zelle. Did you just download Zelle, or did you invest into the stock of Zelle? Did you just download Venmo, and you're just starting to use it? Notice how many times these new technologies, you just start using them, Cash App, Chime, Venmo, Zelle, and you're not even invested into them. Now, I'm giving you guys all the opportunity, and everybody has this opportunity. Of course, it's not financial advice, where you guys can get in early on one of the vehicles that allows everybody to off-ramp their cryptocurrencies, 70 different cryptocurrencies on multiple blockchains, over 70 different cryptocurrencies on multiple blockchains. Are you using Zelle right now? Are you using Cash App? Are you using any of these transfers of money right now? Did you invest into any of those companies, or did you just start using the technology? Did you invest into Amazon stock when it was only shipping books, or did you just start being and that's the thing. It's like, yeah, we're consumers, but this is the chance that you get into some of these products very early. That really makes sense in the market. If you look at the Satoshi Nakamoto paper, that's what it's supposed to be. An electronic cash system, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system, a way to move money. And that's what X pays X, right? Peer-to-peer electronic cash system. X pays X. It's hidden right in the name to stay to the fundamentals of what crypto is supposed to be about. So if you're interested right now, you're an individual, you want to off-ramp 70 different cryptocurrencies, you guys can do that right now with a MasterCard, Visa card that's virtual, or do some non-KYC bill payments, non-KYC gift cards. Or if you're a business and you want to accept cryptocurrency, let me know. We'll set you up to start to accept cryptocurrency, right? That's simple. Now, if you want to take it one step further, let's say your business is doing really good. A lot of the people that you're working with are from the Web3 space. What are you going to do? You're going to have to pay your employees, right? Let's upgrade that business account that's already allowing you to accept cryptocurrency, but allow you to save money by doing payroll. Whether Rico does this or Rico doesn't do this or XPX does this or not, you got another thing coming. This will be in the world that we live in, where there's going to be companies that allow people to do payroll in cryptocurrency. That is not priced into XPX's chart. That is not priced into XPX's chart. And I think people will get more appreciation for what XPX is about, especially as, you know, the markets continue to develop, as there's shakeouts and people off-ramp their crypto and they actually have to use it. They're going to see. But right now we're in the stage of money coming into the market. Money's coming into the market. But there will be a moment, mark my words, where even people who don't hold XPX will be using this avenue, this boulevard called xpxpay.com to off-ramp their cryptocurrency and use it in the real world. I know, because I lived through that moment. When did I live through that moment? Well, the last bull run that turned into a bear market. I didn't think about putting any money into the market during the bear market. All I was doing was off-ramping NFTs, off-ramping my metaverse tokens, anything that I bought, off-ramping every single meme coin that I touched, everything. I was just off-ramping nonstop. That's all I did. And I think everybody else did during the bear market. And there's proof in that. Why is there proof in that? Because the charts don't lie. That's why. You know, when did this happen? Well, let's zoom out, man. Let's just cut to it. Over here, let's cut to it, man. And then we're going to do a giveaway right now. Get you guys in there. A giveaway that most likely Sharon's going to win. But right here, do you guys think that people were putting money into the market or taking money off the market? That's going to exist. The thing is that we already have it set up. So, yeah, people are having fun on meme coins, which is cool. It's part of the space. But if you're invested into XPX, just know that you're invested into a company that is relevant during bull run, which we are right now, which is, you know, everybody's more on meme coins, but we're even more relevant in this section right here. On this is the Exodus. This monthly chart right here. I wish I had this damn indicator back then, but nonetheless, you guys got it right now live on this live stream. We should have so many people watching this because the next bear market ain't going to catch us by surprise on this channel. I promise you guys that. I promise you guys that, because I'm going to keep it real with you guys. But right here, I wish I had this indicator back then, because right here, this was the Exodus. Everybody was off-ramping, not just Rico Moneybags, not just Sharon, not just Saphir, not just Profit Bear, but everybody and their mom was off-ramping crypto. That's where things like this stand out, right? And that's what we're invested into. You know, at first, everybody probably laughed at at Amazon, said, oh, shipping books is dumb. Yeah, hey, that's how we get the foot in the door, okay? Yeah, we're starting off with shipping books because it's easy for logistic reasons. But soon I'm going to send you your bed. Soon I'm going to send you your couch. Soon I'm going to do this. And that's how you keep expanding. And we've been doing that exactly with XPX as far as, you know, all the different vehicles and more to come. We're not even done releasing more widgets that allow you guys to do more off-ramp solutions around the corner. And this is where this is going to make, mark my words, when this happen, and it will happen, there will be a downtrend at some point. We will get a sell signal and we will see BTC pull back. What do you think everybody's going to be doing? You think they're still going to be dumping their money into meme coins? Or do you think that they're going to be paying their bills, paying their rent, putting gas in their car? They're going to be doing what humans have to do. And that's where things like XPX really stand out. Okay. And, you know, if you're one of those people that use Zelle, If you're one of those people that use Venmo, if you're one of those people that use Cash App, that use Chime, that use any of these vehicles and don't own none of the stock of something that you see has massive utility, you need to change the way that we're thinking right now, right? You don't want to only be a consumer ordering stuff off of Amazon, but maybe own some of the stock of the idea that you see that you use on your day-to-day basis. If you're using Cash App on a day-to-day basis and you don't own no Cash App, or the company that's around it, you're messing up. You're messing up, right? It's like PayPal, Zelle. Look at PayPal, and then we'll do this giveaway right here. Hey, what's up, Stevie? Shout out to the Vote Army as well, man. I appreciate you for pulling up, fam. I really rock with you guys. I've been seeing you guys for years, man. And honestly, I love you, bro. Honestly, I got nothing but love and respect for you guys. We've been through a lot of different cycles. We've been through some ups and some downs. We're still here. Hey, that means something. I don't know where that stacks up, Stevie Crypto. I don't know where we stack it up and where it adds up, but to me, it means something. I love seeing your beautiful pink hair and pulling up to the space. And, you're always a great person to have here. So great to see you right here. But check this out right here. PayPal. It's like this thing was way up here. Like, we're shooting for top 100. I'm not shooting for top 100 because I'm just snatching things out of the air. I'm just, hey, Sharon, we're going to top 100. Hey, Stevie. It's like, Saphir, we're going to top 100. It's like, why are we going to top 100? Well, check this out, Dash. And a lot of these payment solution things, this is where they reside. We don't talk about them because it's not bullish to talk about, but a lot of stuff that resides on this front page are things surrounding the movement of money. Okay, that's what it's about. Okay, and we were covering PayPal, since the inception of XPX, of course, and it was top 100. Sometimes they'll go to above 100, then they'll pull back down or whatnot like that. But now, like, does PayPal have anybody even fighting it? PayPal has nobody to worry. PayPal right now has whipped it out and put it on the table, and nobody can say anything because now it just keeps creeping. We cannot ignore the fact that PayPal is here for a reason. They put it in Francisco's language. Thank you for reposting it, bro. I appreciate you guys all for reposting this on X as well. Like, I'm just trying to bring more eyes to your guys' project. It's not just about XPX. It's about you, right? It's about the Saphirs. It's about the Francescos. It's about the Stevie Crypto, the Sharons. It's about Profit Bear. It's about Mr. Holds, and it's about you guys, and that's what this channel is all about. And yeah, we got our own areas that we're pushing on, and we're going through, and we're figuring it out along the way. But check this out, man. I think XPX, if you missed out on owning PayPal early, if you missed out on getting in, because nobody's going to tell you, they're not going to invite you to the boardroom meetings. Say, hey, PayPal's about to list on CMC. PayPal is using the PYUSD, is now on Venmo. And what is that doing? Venmo is licensing that from PayPal. Imagine if one of these big companies like that licensed the ability to do crypto transactions through XPX. They don't care who it is. They just want the person to solve the problem. And you know how that they'll prove that you're that person? By your user base. And we've already done over 6 figures in paid orders. Our user base is really growing. This is not something to sleep on, to bat an eye on. Most projects that start a TG bot wish that they could do over 6 figures in paid orders. It never happens, right? How many copy and paste open source codes that we've seen in Telegram, and none of them have gotten any traction. All the LLMs and AI this and AI that, none of them have gotten traction, right? It's like we've gotten over 6 figures in paid orders because this is something that people need. Whether it's Rico, whether it's Saphir, whether it's Stevie Crypto, people need to off-ramp crypto. And I think that XPX and anybody else that wants to be on the shelf of things to do with payments have a really good chance, because let the meme coins fight with the meme coins. But right now it's like, who's fighting PayPal? PayPal is not even worried, right? It's not even concerned with anything because it's cutting its own path. And I really think projects like XPX will really get the recognition that it deserves, not only during this bull run as we continue to climb, but when everybody's forced to use it, when everybody's like, man, we need this. How could we have not have got it, right? And they will be contributing to the ecosystem of XPX. So if you're using XPX, you guys might as well get a bag of XPX. Let's do a giveaway for everybody pulling up. We got almost 300 people live with us. We're going to stay live to do some giveaways and cover some more projects. We're going to be covering Gulo token as well. That's a fun one. And we're going to be doing something fun tomorrow with that play. I don't want you guys to miss out. We got some more things to talk about, so don't go anywhere, especially on a live stream like this with 286 people. Let's have some fun. I got some B&B to give away because I'm trying to get you guys, I'm like twisting your arm to get into a 5K giveaway to understand what's going on. But you know what? Let me twist your arm with an actual giveaway. Make it very easy for all you guys. Welcome in. If you guys got some gems that you guys want to show, please drop them in the chat right now. Let's go to XPX. Hashtag XPX for this B&B, fam. It's that simple. Spam the comments right now. We're going to be winning. We're going to be getting one of the winners. I'm even going to join this because you guys got another thing coming, man. I'm trying to win this too. I'm a winner. I like to win. I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting in on that. Okay, my entry's in there as well. We got Speedy up in here. Welcome in, Ghost Rider, man, Saphir, Dynamite Crypto 32. Let's go, Rico Moneybags. That's me with my hashtag XPX, sharing XPX. We got the beloved Summer. Let's go, fam. Welcome in, Crypto Joy. Give you guys all a shout out. Why not? We got Adam up in here as well. We got Stevie Crypto. Gonna give some of this money away. We got the Space Penguins up in here. Shout out to the Space Penguins. Crypto for Retire. Much love and respect. You know, giving you guys all a shout. You guys deserve it, man. Oh man, this is my broski right here. The GDC33. Oh my god, man. Hopefully you caught the stream earlier with Blunt, bro. We were doing some TA that was amazing, man. Absolutely amazing. Welcome in, Arkham Knight. We got, man, so many people pulling up. Sun J, GTR, man. Some regulars now just pulling up back to back. We got Kenny pulling up. We got the Resident Crypto pulling up. We got Profit Bear up in here getting that hashtag XPX. Man, this is free money on the table, fam. Honestly, I want you guys to win. Yeah. Yes, I watched most of it. Nice, bro. Nice. Yeah, it's a must. It's honestly a must. It's a must because we're going to print bull market or bear market. We're not going to let nothing's going to take away the information that we got. Like I'm not being on this emotional roller coaster. I'm staying in control of this. I'm in the driver's seat. And I drive crazy, baby. We got Chief. What is that? Chief TY Crypto something. We got Blue Meanie. Somebody's being mean. Okay, keep filling it up, fam. Welcome. And we got over 300 people live with us. Man, you guys are so valid. I swear. I love this channel. This is one of my favorite parts of the day. I can't even cap. Like we get so many people pulling up. We cover veteran token. We cover Jesus token. We got the Captain B&B community. I mean, we got reach, fam. This is real reach. And it's not just stuck on one blockchain. It's not just the reach that we have on the B&B chain from being the B&B OGs, but really just from everything that we do by letting this channel be a wag me movement, right? If you guys can also come over here, give me a follow at Rico Moneybags. And I'm also going to do a shill for a fellow gorilla in the space. Maybe he's listening. I don't know if he is, but shout out. Let me share this. And I got another link that I'm going to share for you guys because that's what we do over here. We got the Feg Army Olsen. He's going to be going live on TikTok, trying to do some extra work for Feg token right there, which is super bullish. And you know what? That takes a lot of courage. And for somebody stepping up to the plate, I love that right there, man. I love that. So we're going to support, Mr. Feg Army Olsen at the same time. Make sure you guys support that right there. I'm going to share that link. Smash those links. Let him know Rico said what's up, man. We got Delatoshi right here. Man, shout out to Delatoshi. Alpha with Blunt House. TA and Rico. I am Rico. We are all Rico. And Rico just means rich, fam. That's what we're doing together. We're all going to make it. I'm rich. You're rich. Let's just stay rich together. We need rich information. We need, and not necessarily just rich in dollar signs, but rich information, rich friends. Not that they need to be rich in dollar sign, but maybe rich in knowledge or something, right? That's what we want. We want the alpha. My God, man, I love these live streams with you guys. At Rico Moneybags, give me a follow, and I'm actually going to give Blunt House another show because we got such a crazy live stream right now. We're over 302 people live. It would, because I'm rocking with you guys. We got this many people thanks to you guys, and I use this information. Why would I keep this information from you guys, right? So come over here, go to this website, read all this stuff. Stop scrolling up, stop being a little. Can I even say it? I'm not going to say that actually, but stop being a little. Let me see. Can I say it in the? Nah, I'm not going to. Just stop. Okay, stop scrolling up. How about that? Stop scrolling up all the time. Read this information right here, and DM him, contact us, man, and maybe use this indicator. Let him know Rico sent you guys over there, and get some of this information. And if you guys want to learn more, I'm gonna give you guys his X account, which was super bullish right here. Here goes some of that Aster play right now. We'll talk about Aster. I'm letting this thing just fill up really nice so you guys can get the giveaway. We'll probably do a couple giveaways because the stream is so lit. So, you know, if you guys can, you know, just make sure you guys are engaging fully with the X account and YouTube channel. So give Blunt a follow right here at Blunt420. This is the stream that I was talking about earlier. Don't miss out on this. Make sure you guys give this man a follow. Thank me later. All right. Thank me later. Okay, let's go to this giveaway thing. Let's see where we're at. We'll probably do another one just because you guys are so bullish, and I love seeing these type of numbers pulling up. Super Nintendo. Oh my God, good memories on Super Nintendo. We got King Wagme pulling up. We got Rockstar Made 9. Let me give some more shout outs. Who else we got over here? We got Crypto Love 2840. Blunt House with Rico. After a session with Blunt himself. Amazing, man. It's so good, bro. Honestly, it's like I just love it, man. Yeah, so tomorrow we got another stream. Yeah, you're right. Tomorrow we got a stream with Blunt House live here. And I want you guys to bring the noise. Like tomorrow we're going to have another very loud stream. I'm going to be giving you guys the alpha, the tools that you guys need to navigate these rough waters when they get a little bit rough. But it's up to you guys, man. It's up to you guys to jump on ship with us and learn this stuff. So let's wait till we get 100 entries since we're only 7 away and we got a really lit live stream. So we'll milk it a little bit. 5 more people get a chance to enter right now. And then we'll talk about some more plays and possibly do another giveaway because this is a lit stream. So you guys got me right now. You guys got my attention. When the stream is lit, you guys got my attention. I'm telling you, this is what we're supposed to be doing. So 3 more entries. Get in here. Tell your friend that's sitting next to you, hey, log on to YouTube right now. Hurry up. There's going to be some free money. Tell your sister, tell your auntie, tell whoever's sitting next to you, hey, get on freaking YouTube right now. Get off of Roblox for a second. Get off of TikTok and get some B&B. God. All right, let's pull this one. We'll pull another one. Appreciate you guys pulling up, man. Super bullish on you guys, 100%. Let's pull this one. If I win, I'll double it. Let's go, because I did enter this thing. Let's go. Give me the money. Show me the money. Let's go. Rub your hands together, everybody. Oh, Mr. Lease. Y2N. Mr. Lease, not Mr. Beast. Mr. Lease, send me your handle for Telegram down below right now. Down below. Yes, down below. Let me know. Otherwise, somebody's going to make an account. They're going to say, I'm Mr. Lease. And I'm like, no, you're not. And we're going to have a bunch of imposters pretending to be you, which could be flattering, but not cost efficient because you could lose your money. So let me know what your handle is for Telegram. So like that, I can make sure you get that W. Thank you, man. Thank you. This is for us, man. This is for us, man. And this is for us. This I win, you win. You know, that's what we're doing over here. Why not? I mean, there's a ton of bitter people out there. There's so many channels. There's so many Telegrams you can jump, but this is going to be a different vibe. When I look back at my crypto journey and you look back at my YouTube channel and people be like, how the heck was he happy almost every freaking day? It's because I love life, man. I love life. I love the experience. I take the good with the bad and I enjoy it no matter what, man. So crazy bullish on you guys. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. Super bullish on you guys. Where's that ad handle? I don't see your ad handle, bro. Okay, there it goes. At Crypto Station 54. Join the XPX Telegram. Let me get that for you guys right now. And then actually where you guys can just join right now. I mean, it's super easy to get in. And like I said, fam, we've been live for over 16 months. If you want an easy place to park some B&B, you know, get an entry. I'm going to keep going live. You know, we're going to keep cooking no matter what. So it's an easy place to have some B&B and not have to get wrecked because you're chasing the next shiny thing, right? So right here, XPX, join that Telegram right there. His name is Crypto Station 54. I can't forget that because 5 + 4 is 9 and 369 are the numbers we watch all the time. All right, let's have some more fun. We'll do another giveaway because the stream is so lit and you guys are so amazing. Let's wrap it up right here with XPX. Of course, come get a bag. I see somebody getting a bag right now, getting an entry, double entry, you know, for that 5K giveaway. We're going to give that stuff away. I mean, we're going to give that away. It's at $2 million market cap. We just got to turn this around and hit this line. That happens in crypto all the time. So tap in for sure for that right there with XPX, fam. Let's go. Woo! What else should we be buying right now, man? Give me some alpha, fam. Give me the alpha right now, fam. We'll do another giveaway in just a bit. Let's see what else we got as far as alpha goes. Oh, let's go to Kulo token. Yes, sir. Kulo. Get ready for some action on this one tomorrow as well, man. I heard it through the grapevine. Some amazing things, some amazing times. Kulo could be one of those that you guys want to check out. So we're going to keep an eye on this one. I know that, hey, we got in and did pull back. That's part of the space. Sui was getting rocked a little bit. Then what happened? The rest of the markets scared everybody. And, you know, some people just couldn't handle it. Now this is where we turn it around. When I was doing something late last night, looking at stuff and, you know, talking to my bro, and I actually came up and I wanted to look at something and I compared it to the other Kulo, right? That's just what I did. I mean, this is what I do. Okay. I'm comparing things. I'm looking at stuff. It's like, okay. And I'm looking at the Kulo, you know, the one that was the original one. And this is the same thing. The same people. They can send it again. This thing went all the way up to $44 million market cap. And if you look at the chart over here, and this is why I do this, right? This is why I do this. Litecoin Central, I haven't seen you in forever, man. It's like, did you forget about me or what? But look at this over here. Look at this pump to $6 million market cap, and then Kulo on this was when it was on Polygon, came all the way down to 638K. So from 6 million down to 638K, and then this happened. And what produced this? Again, breaking past the 5 million, breaking past the 10 million, and things went a lot higher, right? So this is what it would take to see this happen. But to think that even this one that went up to 40 something mil didn't have its first initial shakeout, it did. So here you go to 6 million all the way down to, you know, underneath $1 million market cap. And now it turned all the way back around, right? It turned all the way back around and pumped hard. Now, obviously, you know, the migration is done. They're not on Polygon no more, but it just goes to show you that sometimes, just like this chart right here, you know, the beginning of this, before this 40 something million happened, you know, this chart looked like this at some point. That's how this chart looked at, right? Right there. This chart looked like this. It didn't look too hot. It's like, damn. Started off up here at 6 something, 5.5 million. It just keeps going down. It's even lower now than it was before. It keeps going lower. What am I going to do? It's even lower. Boom. Next, you know, it comes back to life out of nowhere and starts to pump and rally like that, right? So can this happen on this one? Can it happen on this one? I think it can. You know, the guys are cooking nonstop. I hear some good things. But, you know, what happens is sometimes when the market, you know, rocks everybody, a lot of times what happens is, you know, you see some of this pullback organically, and then you just got to build that wall back up. We got the Crypto Breakfast Club in the house. Welcome in, Crypto Breakfast Club. After Kulo, because we have the Crypto Breakfast Club here, we will shill the Crypto Breakfast Club. So shout out to the Crypto Breakfast Club. Shout out to Zach Humphrey. Shout out to Paid. And shout out to Zach from Subway, man. The Crypto Breakfast Club is a real movement. So get with it, fam. Get with it. But Kulo right now, man, it could definitely do the same thing. It's kind of that funky looking chart, just like the one that, you know, the other Kulo had at first. And it was just like, not that good, right? And then out of nowhere, it's at 40 something million dollar market cap. So you don't want to miss out for that. This is something that could be one of those cooks. If you got a little bit of Sui's for the cheap right now. Obviously, Sui doesn't got no attention right now. Sui's not rallying. You know, I got Sui that's in the red right now because I bought Sui at like 4 something. And really, I got it from hitting really hard on a meme coin. And when I got out of that meme coin, it was around Sui's price of about 450. Then Sui dropped into the 3s, and I DCA'd into Sui a little bit, but then it kept dropping. I just started holding. I'm just going to let it sit there. I think there's a lot of other people doing the same thing. We're just waiting for Sui to come back to life. And when we can see Sui start to rally, you're going to see plays that have been growing a community, that have been grinding, doing some marketing, you know, making some things happen, are going to be the first ones to stand out on this chain. Because when you look on Sui and you look at the top 10 trending plays, there's not much shaking on there. There's not much going on. So feast your eyes on Kulo. Okay, everybody. This is Kulo. So I showed you guys a very good example of how even the last chart did the same thing. If you guys are trying to figure out how to swap to Sui and you're like, Rico, man, this sounds fun. You know, I saw the last Kulo do real good. Maybe we do good on this one. This is how you do it right here. I'm going to give you guys this. To me is alpha, honestly. It's the Kulo swap bot, which to me, this is a massive utility to have right inside of the Telegram. Is theirs, where you guys can swap your Solana to Kulo, your ETH to Kulo, whatever you want, and make it easier than ever before to swap into, you know, the Sui chain and buy some Kulo. So Here you guys go. I'll post this one as well. Actually, I'll just post the deck screener right here. Do you guys have to work right here and get ready for tomorrow? Don't say I didn't tell you so. We'll post this right here for you guys. Shout out to people. Gulo. All right, man. Super bullish on you guys, man. Seeing all of you guys pull up. We're over 322 people live. Let's go, fam. Welcome in. Welcome in. We'll do another draw. Keep getting all your accounts in here. Keep posting hashtag XPX because the StreamYard tool is still collecting them. We're at 164 entries. So get as many people as in here as you can, as many cell phones as you got, your tablet, your other computer, your old computer that you never opened up. Open it up because there's free money sitting on the table, and share this, like this, smash the like button at the same time. You know, makes it easier for us to get more of these giveaways going. You guys like the giveaways? You guys like the shows? Well, man, share this. Makes it a lot easier for all of this to happen. All right. So super bullish on that. Let's go into some more alpha that I do want to talk to you guys about. We're going to go into Clash next, and then we're going to kind of pivot into what we've been talking about as far as creator coins as well. Which you guys know that we're extremely bullish on, and we're going to continue to be bullish on because this is a new meta. This is a narrative. This is what's happening in the space. Just like we've seen Snapchat, we go from MySpace to Facebook. We go from Facebook to Snapchat. We go from Snapchat to IG. We go from IG to TikTok. We go from TikTok to Twitch. We stop twitching. We go to Rumble. We stop rumbling. We start kicking. And that's how this space evolves. Are we going to stay rigid? Are we going to be stuck in our ways? Or are we going to see how things are evolving and changing, right? And that's actually what's happening. We're seeing this happen once again. And one of the best plays that have come from this creator coin phenomenon, and one of the reasons that I've been so bullish on since 360K market cap, was Clash Royale right here, man. This is, I mean, as bullish as it gets. I told you guys about it way down here. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, buying a bag of Clash right here is probably buying the bottom of this thing even going a lot higher. We got Big Red up in here, man. I missed the Big Red fam, man. Honestly, Space Penguins rocking up in here. Shout out to you guys getting eyes on your play. Get all of your penguins up in here, man. You know, the more penguins that waddle around the chat, the more people want to find out, like, hey, what are these penguins all about? Why are all these penguins waddling around, you know? So get the penguins in here, man. We got George plays Clash Royale. We're going to get into this play right now because I think this is a meta. Like I talked about the Polyfi meta. Like I talked about this meta, that meta. We're not being rigid. We're monetizing the chart. We're figuring out what the new narrative is. And this is one right here. So, hey, Clash fam, who's going out trick-or-treating for Halloween in a Mega Knight costume? Ooh, maybe somebody should put that. Okay, we got some more listing. Last week, top performers. We got the Phantom. Look at that. Phantom posting about Clash. You guys better watch out, man. You got Phantom just posting about Clash. You guys don't play. Or you better play. You better hold the bag. This is one of the easiest things to hold on Solana right now. It don't get much easier than this. If I have to twist your arm, you might as well just start deleting apps. You might as well pack it up. You know, this was 360K market cap on Clash, and I don't think it's done, fam. I don't think it's done. Why? Because Clash is tapping into retail. There's something big happening right here with these creator plays, man. There's a lot of reading in between the lines that we have to do that I don't think a lot of people are doing in this space. And people are just taking this as another run-in-the-mill, okay, Solana play. No, this is not. We're talking about this is a KOL that knows how to stream, that's been streaming for a long time. And we're talking about they're playing a game that's bringing people that are probably not into crypto into crypto. So we're not just trying to convince other liquidity pools to join this one. We're actually finding new people to get into, you know, Clash and into crypto. So extremely bullish on the potential of what this has. Always some giveaways going on. Join the Discord. Here goes our newly updated website. Pretty bullish if you guys ask me. Pretty fresh website. Super simple. This is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. So come over here. Let George know that Rico sent you guys over. I know they do pay attention to the channel. We got a lot of their community is in here because, you know, when you get at 360K market cap and, you know, you're not even a KOL or, you know, that's why none of the other KOLs are talking about it because none of them got in early. So everybody's just acting like they don't see it when Clash is massive, you know, but because they didn't get in where they usually get in or their friends didn't let them in, they don't see Clash. They're just acting like they don't see it. But you guys on this channel, we didn't have to wait for that. We just got in early. You guys saw this, and this was an early play to get in, and it's worked out for a lot of you guys. Is it going to work out for everybody? Maybe not. Maybe somebody can't hold and wait that long. You know, a lot of this downtrend didn't shake a lot of people out, but I really think that this thing has a lot of potential for the future. So I think that this is undervalued as far as George being a streamer that's been streaming since late 2017. I think it's undervalued as far as looking at the fact that retail will come into the space, and a lot of games have not really got a lot of traction like they should on, you know, like in the crypto space. And I think this could be one of the games that does it. Is really opened up my eyes to, you know, what to do with creator coins, and also possibly what not to do, because obviously the only game that they can play is Clash, because it's about Clash, right? So, you know, I've been absorbing a lot of information from this, but this is something that's happening right now. So if you're looking for a creator coin, if you're looking for a you know, a Solana play, I would consider this one at 54 million, which most people might be like, no, that's overbought. I'm not buying that at $54 million market cap. Well, check this out. I was telling you about Kendu at 38 million, and it went to 280 million. So don't think that because it's at 54 million that there's no money to be made on it. All right. Don't think that, because you're going to be entirely wrong. Right here, this is a solid play for you guys. Speaking of creator coins, let's go over to the pump fund section. We got 8-Bit Crypto up in here. We got the Paul Chain Fam in here. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. We're going to go over to this creator thing. And I do want you guys to have some Solana ready. I think it'd be wise to have some ready, because, you know, we'll be moving over to this as well. I think all streamers will eventually move over to what oh, nice. I got some of this one late last night. Oh, nice. This one's pumping. Cool. You know, a lot of these, and why did I get it? Only because it was live. You know, you got to keep Kraken coming soon. I heard, man, I heard Clash is going to be on Kraken. I heard it's going to be Kraken too when it gets on there. So shout out to that. But man, I got some of this one late last night. So this was a nice play. I got this before it bonded. And why did I get it? No particular reason other than they had a live stream going. So this is nice. So I got into this one. I haven't even checked it, because that's just how I am. I just get in and just, like, if it's going to be a winner, it's going to be a winner, right? Just let it sit there. That's how I hit really hard on Michi. You know, not just too worried about it. Just putting in only what you're willing to lose and letting it cook. So this one was doing some live streams. It was live last night. It was doing really good. I actually got in before it bonded. So I'm actually up on this one, which is pretty cool. And I just been paying attention to these, you know, streaming coins that are going live and people are talking, and, you know, these streaming coins have been doing really good. And you look at this play right here. This was launched 19 hours ago. Like I said, this play has already made this guy 38,000. It's crazy. I never made that on YouTube, right? So, and you think about like how big our community is on this channel and on YouTube, and the numbers that if we do this to one of these plays, and, you know, it stays alive, and obviously as well, because I've been YouTubing since 2021, it could be very powerful. It could be something that really knocks it out the park. So we're gonna keep an eye on these live streams. We're getting some things together. You know, we got using at 2.3 million. They're just recycling footage, but I would keep an eye on some of this stuff. I really think that this is the space changing. Let's see the streamer really quick. I think it's this is a streamer guy, right? I don't know who this guy is. This is Brad Goose Live. Okay, cool. Look at his chart. This is a clean looking chart. Okay, it hit his bonding curve. Of course, it pulled back. Dev is still buying. People cheated on the dev, and he's most likely what he's doing. And this is what I think. You know, I think it's a smart move to do. I think this is why Clash did so good. Is notice he keeps buying. How do you think he's doing that? Well, we'll come over here to the creator rewards. You know, you come to the creator rewards, and you see 10K. He can keep doing a bunch of little buys, little by little. That $10,000 of those creator rewards, and you keep stacking up buys and buys and buys, it'll bring this thing right back to life. What's up, fam? What's up? I see you guys pulling up from X as well. Welcome in, everybody. Like I said, get your communities in here. If you guys have one, if you don't have one, never mind. But if you have a community, get them in here so we can bring your project up, talk about your project. You guys can let me know some alpha. We'll be doing another giveaway as well. We're live today. We're having a solid live stream. I think we've been live for like over an hour and a half, but we're covering some very important topics, super important as far as, you know, this space that is evolving. And yeah, it's part of the space. This is a funny pic. I like this. That's a cool picture. I don't know what this guy's about, but PR Live and X Spaces, I mean, pretty cool. I like this because we're just seeing, and look, he has a YouTube plaque back here. So he's a big YouTuber. This is something that we're starting to see is they're coming over. That's a YouTube plaque in the back. He's probably I'm telling you, something big is happening right here. YouTube is toast, man. YouTube, I know you're listening to this. You're toast, man. Shout out to you and your shadow ban, because it's going to bite you in the butt right now when everybody moves over to this thing over here on Pump Fun. Bye-bye. His YouTube plaque is over here. It's crazy. He's streaming on Pump Fun. This shows you how much things have changed. His YouTube plaque. So this is a big YouTuber right here. Let's listen to what he's talking about. Let me get a little bit of this flavor. Oh, he's just chilling in his space right now. He's chilling in his space at the same time he's streaming. Interesting. Cool. I mean, this is what's going on. Everyone's moving over. I mean, if you want any more indication of people moving over, there you go right there. That YouTube plaque in the background tells you that the YouTubers are leaving. The YouTubes, and how many people are live over? 37 people live on Pump Fun. How many people we got live on YouTube over here? 13. You know, there's so many people on YouTube. They're not pushing out the channel. We're live right now, cooking, giving people alpha, changing people's lives. YouTube, for whatever reason, got us in the shadow realm. YouTube, if you're listening, check out your YouTube plaque right here on Pump Fun. And hopefully one of your AI agents can see that, because you guys are toast. You guys are literally toast. And you know what? Just like empires and just like everything else, everything has its up and its down. And you know what? YouTube was the crowning king forever as far as streaming, but we saw the kicks and the rumbles and the Twitches and the TikToking and you know what? This is the next evolution of those giants thinking that they can just continue to do that, and they're going to see an exodus of their platforms. And honestly, the reason I even bought the other token is because I've been actually entertained. Let's just keep it 100. I've been actually having fun watching some of these live streams. You guys let me know. Is this meta that you guys have been watching? I think this is a new thing that's going on right now. I don't care what they're talking about. I just know when something's new. Just like when Bitcoin was new and you don't understand it all the way, you don't need to understand. Just get involved into it. Check it out. Look at this one's just playing cartoons. This is pretty epic, man. Do not sleep on this right here. I think this was a big wake-up call for everybody who's listening. I want you guys to definitely have some Solana ready, because, you know, you guys will be early investors. Everybody who's been buying a bag, and this is probably why he keeps buying this up, because a lot of people are not realizing, why would he keep buying this up? Well, he's buying the floor of his own channel. This token is this channel. You know, instead of YouTube owning his channel and making all the money off of the monetization, he's buying up his own token chart and owning it. So, you know, you guys who get in super early on what we're going to do, I mean, you guys are going to be really good. I've been streaming since 2021. I'm never going to stop streaming, but this is where the space has evolved, where you guys can hold the bag. I'm sure that this guy, if he had this much oomph to push on YouTube and get his plaque, he's not going to stop streaming. This could be a play to even get a small bag. It's at 159K. Throw a Solana in this. What do you got to lose? He already proves that he's a streamer hardcore with his YouTube plaque in the background. So if he streamed that hard on this platform, which is most likely going to start paying him more than YouTube does, which I'm sure he's going to continue to do, you'll see this thing go from 159K. He starts getting his YouTube channel to come up in here. It's going to go to 200K. It's going to go to 300K. And next, you know, is roaring over $1 million market cap. Super bullish on this movement right here that's happening right here. This is, I think, an exodus happening to the other platforms. Look at this guy, Stevie. He had an all-time high of 2.8 million. Who is this guy? How did he do it? Who is this guy? And now, you know, obviously his things, the dev's been dumping nonstop. He sold for 55K in the market. Oh no, he sold that for $388 for what? I don't know why he was sold for what, but you know, just doing it backwards. A lot of people don't even have, this one's been live for 6 months. He's been doing it for a while. But this creator coin stuff is brand new. So now he's actually starting to rack up. This project has been live for over 6 months. So he's playing off of like how it was before. 6 months ago, they didn't have the creator coin stuff going on. They're doing this little like podcasting, which is pretty bullish if you ask me. They can all pop up like this. Oh my God, Pump Fun's getting even better. Log in to request to join the stage. Wow, so people can just join the stage now. Wow. Oh my God, that's bullish. Oh, that's crazy. So you got to log in and you can join the stage right now. Oh man, that's crazy. Okay, that's cool. I like that. Again, we're seeing more this thing evolving. I think we're going to see this continuously. We're going to see this continue to grow. And I don't want you guys to miss out on the creator coin movement, and also what we're about to do as far as just really just making you guys a lot of money, you know, making you guys rich. I mean, you know, like Delatoshi says, I'm Rico, you're Rico. I mean, look up Rico. Puerto Rico means rich port, you know, it means port that's rich, but it's actually backwards. So we're all going to be Rico in this thing really, really soon. And we're all going to be rich, and not the Rico, the person, but Rico, the rich part. And that's what really matters. So let's get that down pack. And these creator coins are something that we'll keep an eye on, and we'll put those creator rewards. I got some really good ideas, man, but this is something that's happening. And seeing that YouTuber over here, I mean, that's bullish as heck. That YouTuber said, screw my YouTube plaque, I'm going to Pump Fun. That, where does that add up? That, for him to have a YouTube plaque and say, I'm going to go stream on Pump Fun now, that is crazy. That tells you a lot. You know, I would love to have a YouTube plaque. Imagine getting the YouTube plaque everybody wants to get, and now you're streaming on something else. Like, screw the plaque, I'm streaming on Pump Fun, right? And we're going to take it to the next level. I'm going to put some real dividends in your guys' pocket, and we're going to create a sender. So just have some Solana ready, you know, have some Solana ready, because we're going to use all crypto experience to send the thing super, super hard. And that's exactly what is going to happen. And I think we're going to see a lot of these things happen in this crypto space with creator coins going really, really hard. The Pandora's box has been open, and those creator rewards will continue to grow. They're not going to stop. So this is huge for the space. Super bullish on this 100%. And I like what I'm seeing right here as far as what we got, right? Let's go ahead and get some more people to win some more money. Why not, fam? Why not? Let's take a look at BTC really quick. I saw the little pullback on my other screen, and here we go. Breaking this 50 moving average, coming down to the 200. Not surprised. You know, if we can print the buy signal on this 200 moving average, we'll go. Is this the first tap? No, it's tapped it a couple times. Tap right here, tap right there. So here we go. We're tapping the 200 moving average. If we break this 200 moving average to the downside, best believe we're about to be seeing 108 all over again, and 107, and coming to these lower value range, right? We'll see. This is the 1 hour chart. It's just a 1 hour chart. Daily chart still bullish. It is fighting to get above this freaking 50 moving average. That's why it's so important to keep an eye on this stuff. If it can break above that, it'll continue to be bullish. But we got a buy signal, no parabolic SAR on the bottom. Still some work to do with BTC, as you can see, as it's falling down to 112, 112 and a half. And seems like it's losing a little bit of its traction, falling through some major moving averages. And yeah, we'll see if it can hold on to this on the 200 moving average. Otherwise, we're going to see some cheaper prices on BTC. So market pump or market dump? We're still asking the question. It's changed from the beginning of the stream to the end of the stream. It's already a different answer. That's how fast the markets are changing and evolving, because they are dynamic. Let's do another giveaway, as we have 347 people live with us. Welcome in, fam. Almost 200 entries on this giveaway right here. So this is going to be really nice. Like I said, get your Telegram name ready as well. We're just going to draw it again, and keep spamming at XPX token. I'm also in this winning, man. Hopefully I win. Ooh, I saw big red. Ooh, Myro. Ooh. Space Penguin. Shout out to the Space Penguin. There you go, right there. Man, shout out to the Space Penguins. Shout out to the Space Penguins. Let's go to the Space Penguins since they won. How about that? How about we do some Space Penguin shilling, since we got the Space Penguins up in here, right? Let's get the Space Penguins up in here. Let's see where the Space Penguins are at right here. Let's go to the Space Penguins page, and we'll do some Space Penguin shilling right now. Not bad looking chart, starting to turn around, honestly, and starting to get some traction. Went through the shakeout already. Let's go to the X account and see what we got going on over here for the Space Penguins on the X page. Let's see what they got going on. Do a shill for. That's why you got to pull up, man. It's crazy how many people try to act brand new and not pull up for their bag. It's like, are you happy that you can act that brand new? Say, I don't want to go over there. I don't want to. It's like, all right. Keep acting brand new till we rip you out the package. keep acting brand new, because you just never know. So shout out to the Space Penguin K7E. Send me a DM with your @ handle. Let me know right now your Telegram @ handle right now. So we got this going on with the Space Penguin. Let me tell you guys about the Space Penguins a little bit. What is this? October 25th. Next payout goes to Team Water, November 1st. Okay, nice. Some alpha. Kenny, can I send you my Addy in Discord? Let's go, Smart DeFi. Nice. Yeah, I got Kenny's DM. So if we do it through Kenny, that's fine. Kenny's already won one as well. So up to you if you want me to send it that way, and then we could do it like that. So here we go, man. Every 45 seconds, a dog or cat is euthanized in the United States. In the shelters, Penguin is proud to have been able to support Best Friends as our 5th community selected charity beneficiary. Their 37,000 acre no-kill sanctuary cares for 1,600 animals. We can't wait to give more in the future. Shout out to them right here. Super bullish, man. You guys don't want to miss out on this, man. It doesn't get much better than this. This is real impact. Don't you guys want real impact? Don't you guys want to see real things? Don't you want to, hey, what's really going on? Well, bam, here you guys go. Here you guys go, a real charity, and we're going to go to their website and check it out as well. Why not, for the Space Penguin community? Let's turn up. Where's the website? Right here. Let's go to their website. All right, here we go. We got the spacepenguin.co is the website right here that you guys want to come check out. The Penguin, the deflationary yield-generating, unruggable smart DeFi reflection token with charity, use case, and more. Relaunched in 2024, Space Penguin is a serious yet fun approach to helping save our planet and the lives of its inhabitants. Secure a spot in our colony. Get Space Penguin now. Okay, fam. So if you guys want to support, and that's something that resonates with you guys, but you guys actually want to see a project that's actually doing it, because we've seen projects say they're going to do it, but they don't do it. This project actually is putting the talk, to walk the walk. And that's done right here, the spacepenguins.co. You guys can go ahead and check the receipts. They actually have been doing everything that they said they're going to do. So definitely come over here and support this project. Very, very easy to do something positive in the space. Support a great project right here. That is the Space Penguins for you guys right here. Give them a follow at space_P3NGUIN for Pinguino, the penguin in the space, fam. Woo! Let's go. Nice little show for the Space Penguins over there on Smart DeFi. I'll even give you guys our CA right here so you guys can get some of that. That's an easy entry right there. That's easy entry. Here you guys go. Swap it. Get that BNB. Put that BNB to work. Do something positive with that BNB right here with the Space Penguinos. Okay. Let's go and see what's going on with the overall crypto market cap really quick. We got 2 giveaways. You know, what they do with that BNB is up to them. We got BTC pulling back, ETH pulling back, BNB pulling back, XRP's pulling back, Solana pulled back now. What the heck? This was just an hour and a half ago we were looking good. Now, an hour and a half later, we're not looking good. And this is why you follow the chart. This is why it's a treasure map, and it's not a guarantee of this, that, and the third, because just yesterday we were at 3.91 trillion. Earlier today, we are at 3.86 trillion, and now we're at 3.77 trillion. What the heck just happened? We got ETFs. We got this good news, that bad news. What's going on? And it's a lot to do with just the chart. Honestly, if you just follow the chart, and you'll be like, all right, well, it's kind of understandable, man. The horse was kind of far away from the barn, you know, on this 1 hour chart. Hey, if you got in down here, this was at 109. If you got in at 109 and you rolled the retreat and this rally back up to 116, you're not mad. Everybody else is mad. But, you know, if you got in down here, the cross of the 200 moving average, some buy indicators giving you some entries, maybe you used a higher time frame, you're not too angry. You know, you could have got in down here, 4 hour chart, 109. Buy signal was valid. Never told you to get out till right now. And this is why we're seeing that sell pressure right now. I will enter the 5K giveaway. It would be insane if I win. Man, I would love for you to win, honestly. I want the person that is just going to be the most impactful. I want you guys to win. I want to win as well, but let's see, man. It'd be better if somebody else wins. If I win, we'll see what's up when we do it. Like the stream, fam. It's that easy, man. It's that easy. I'm giving you guys the alpha. What's going on with BTC? Here you go. The technicals are against us right now. But, hey, we're not underneath that 200. That's bullish, right? This could be that retest trade before we send, right? Usually we got the first mouse gets to squeeze, right? Second mouse gets to cheese. Is that guaranteed? No. But a lot of times this first little test on the 200 moving average after breaking out, that's the first test. And the first test is usually not strong enough to break through. Not all the time, okay? But if we look right here on this 4 hour chart, you see that long wick right there and the body of the candle landing on the 200 moving average? That's the buyers pushing it back up. Is that a sell signal on BTC? Yes, it is on the 4-hour chart. But like I said, a lot of times when we first, especially when we're first going above this 200 moving average, this is that retest trade. First mouse gets the squeeze and he's making all that money. He starts losing his profit. He's like, I'm out of here, right? It's like, I'm not about to give that profit back. And then it bounces off the damn 200 moving average and the second mouse gets the squeeze. And you're like, I want to be that mouse. How come I can't be that mouse? Why can't I be that mouse? Well, it seems like no matter what, you're going to have to deal with this emotion part right here of, do I stay in it? Do I not stay in it? You know, I've been in it since down here. Do I want to get out on this sell signal? Do I want to wait till I see a clear break underneath the 200 moving average? That's up to you. But right now, I know a lot of times this is the first test on the 200 moving average. It can most definitely stay bullish. Now, if it breaks underneath this and this sell signal is super valid, it stays lit red because it can turn back green. But if it fell through, this is where we start to see 111 or even the lower value range where people start to throw up again at 105. Ooh, that's not fun, right? And if this stays valid, most likely the break underneath the 200, what happens when we get underneath it? Bearish momentum. So right now, this is a crucial point, especially the 4-hour chart, because this is why we start to see all that bullish momentum over here is when it got above the 200 moving average, everybody's all excited again. That's that bear bull indicator, right? So right now we're hey, what's going on? Are we going to break underneath this? Are we going to not break underneath this? So right now we're checking this out. Let's go to the lower time frame, see what we got. Okay, holding on to the 200 as well. Here you go. This is the 3-hour doing that retest. First mouse, then pull back. The first mouse is like, I'm out of here. Maybe it prints a green candle and we bounce off this 200, a little bit off to 50, and it turns back around. Let's go to the 2-hour chart. Oh, going too far. The 2-hour chart, we're still above the 200, bouncing off the 200 moving average. This is also the first kind of tap, official tap. It kind of was tap dancing with it right here, but this is kind of after the breakout, the first kind of tap on it. If it could hold above that, usually it continues because we're on the north side of that. What's going on the 1 hour? Hey, we're still above this 200 moving average. Exactly pushing up against it. If we lost it, we'll go lower, but right now, still holding on to it. Now, it starts to break underneath that 200 moving average. We're going to see some lower prices, fam, right? Is this another shakeout before the breakout? We don't know. We would have to track this price. That's what we're doing. We're just tracking price. And right now, you know, from the beginning of the stream to where we're at right now, it's already changed. But the bullish stuff is that it's still above the 200. And we start seeing all this stuff roll over. You know, it's breaking the 50. So I broke one level. I found the next, which it already has. If it rolls over this, then it's going to fall into this. But right now, everything's holding above the 200. All of that stuff is saying maybe the second mouse is about to get the cheese. You know, maybe we're in the stage of the first mouse being excited. This was the first mouse, but we want the second mouse squeeze. We want this thing to break past 115, start heading towards 120. But there's still some work to do. The markets are being shake and bake everywhere. We'll see. Right now, BTC is definitely still testing everybody. I would like to see it, you know, but it's not what I like to see. It's just what's happening. You know, if we see this thing break underneath this 200 moving average, a lot of that steam that we had is going to be lost. And we'll see this first section right here at 111, then that 110 that we keep seeing, and then the point of control is down at 108. The lower value range is 107. If you see it break past this 200 moving average, don't stick around to see all this other action down here. You know, then it's going to be boring. You're going to be wasting your time. That's really what you start to appreciate. Like Blunt said today, is your time. It's like, damn, I'm wasting all this time, you know, because I've been in the wrong side of the trade this whole time. So be careful trading underneath this on the south side of this 200 moving average. If it breaks underneath that, you want to wait for that to happen. But the minute it starts breaking underneath this thing, you see that body of the candle get underneath that 200. It's like, well, there it goes. We're going to see some lower prices. But right now, we could stay optimistic. It's bouncing. I mean, every time frame that's higher time frame. I'm not at the lower ones. First bounce on the 200 even right now. So let's see if we can hold these prices. If this was just a nice little, only the first mouse getting the squeeze and the second mouse is about to get the cheese, because that's kind of what the chart is saying. Now, it doesn't have to do that. It could definitely just break past this thing and come down to this downside and everybody be bummed out all over again. We'll see. We'll see. So definitely pull up tomorrow. We're going to have Blunt House live with us on the stream. doing a stream with Blunt House tomorrow, and we'll definitely be doing an update on what's going on. Let's see what tomorrow's prices brings us, because just in the beginning of the stream it was looking really good. Even with Blunt earlier today wasn't looking too bad, and now we're seeing some red in the market and some more red in the market. So this is why we track price, and we've been keeping an eye on it. It's still very volatile right now. So right now, studying and getting your strategy down pack is probably one of the best things to do. You don't have to play this game right now while it's playing this sideways. It's either going to trade up, down, or to the right. And when it's trading to the right, you're going to be getting stopped out left and right. Right? When it's trading to that chop zone, that's where you get stopped out. And we're still in some choppy zones right now. It's still very, very, very choppy. So we'll keep an eye on BTC. Pull up tomorrow to the live stream, 3 p.m. Eastern time. It's going to be super bullish. I have a meeting to get to in about 35 minutes. So we're going to close out the stream. Get ready for that. I appreciate you guys pulling up for this very, very bullish stream. All the people that got those giveaways, definitely send me a DM in the Telegram group. Get ready for, tomorrow we'll also do another giveaway. I'm paying you guys to learn this stuff. Pull up tomorrow to the stream. It's going to be another giveaway stream. Bring the numbers once again. Bring your projects, your favorite projects. We're going to be doing some more giveaways to get you guys into that 5K giveaway. And we'll be doing some alpha as far as with Blunt House TA himself, that indicator that continues to print and show you guys what's up. Imagine if you had this indicator on the monthly chart back here, you could rub it in Nancy Pelosi's face that you got in at 22K BTC. He'd be like, Nancy Pelosi, I don't need your little notes. Martha Stewart, I don't need your well, maybe I'll take some of Martha Stewart's food because she'd be throwing down and stuff like that, but I don't need your insider trading, Martha Stewart. I don't need that. I got my Blunt House indicator, right? And you would have got in at 22K on this monthly chart, and you would have rolled this thing all the way up. And on the sell side, I've been over here. So make sure if you're not subscribed to this channel, you don't got the bell notification lit, you're most likely going to be surprised by what's going to come in the bear market. Now, if you want to say, hey, I'm not looking to be surprised. Okay, I'm good on surprises. I'm growing already. Okay, I don't need to be surprised on this, that, and the third. I want to make sure that when it's time to make money on the way down, I'm going to monetize it on the way down. This is the channel to make sure to get the numbers out and about, because we're going to make sure that we don't miss out and we don't just like what he say today. He said, yeah, I like to buy when there's blood in the streets. It's like, yeah, that's your hands because you're catching the falling knife. You're buying the blood in the streets. You don't realize it's your blood. Well, we're not going to do that. We ain't going to do that. No, we're not. And I experienced that over here. And this is why I always hold myself accountable. I wear my heart on my sleeve. If you like me, you love me. If you don't like me, you're going to hate me. And I'm not going to lose sleep over that. I can tell you that right now. Still going to sleep like a baby. But I wish I would have known this stuff around this section, because we would have not put any blood in the street, right? We would have got out at 50K BNB. 50K BTC, and just rolled it all the way down to 15K. So if you want to be able, when this does happen, and it will, catch a short trade that you'll probably show off and have screenshots for the future and tell everybody, guess what? I not only make money when it's easy to make money and everybody's making it when the chart's going up, but I know the hard one, how to make money when the chart's going down. And that's what we're going to be learning tomorrow. So make sure that you guys tune in 3 p.m. Eastern time. Some more giveaways like that. You guys will not miss out on how to monetize a chart, whether you're going long or short. And this is the channel that's making that happen for you guys. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys cannot do that, continue to come back and experience the abundance of money with me. Thank you guys so much. Saphira, I love you, brother. Stevie, Crypto, all of you guys pulling up. Della Toshi, all the support, growing the numbers on the stream. It's what really motivates me to keep going. I really don't have to do streams. I could just be a DJ nonstop and make money. I do this for all of us. So I really appreciate you guys growing the numbers, because I can turn off the cameras and just keep living my life. I don't have to do this. So I thank you guys for giving me the motivation, getting me hyped up that this is actually, useful to some people. And we're learning this together to make it better. So we can always keep ourselves sharp. Thank you guys so much for pulling up. You guys are absolutely amazing. I couldn't have done it without you guys. So let's keep doing this together. This is the WAGNY channel. We're all going to make it. I'll see you guys later. Much love and respect. Thank you guys so much. Have a fantastic rest of your guys' day. Later.